I was a little focused. I had a little bit of focus. 1 sec. Yes, it did. Excellent. Okay. Woo! Let's go. I lived, baby. Ooh, let's go. Ah, evening gecko. Ah, good evening. It's been an interesting day. It's been a real interesting day. I'm so sleepy. I woke up way too early, and now I'm paying the price, or experiencing the consequences. Alright. Alright. Me and my big mouth. Me and my big old mouth. Ah! 1 second. It keeps breaking! I thought I was fine. I thought everything was gonna be fine. I was mistaken, apparently. Okay. Kill the frames. Save to Goblin. I'm moving at 3 frames a second, buddy! Hi, Sneb. How's it going? How are you doing this lovely, fine Monday evening? If it's even an evening for you. Yes, definitely the sub-ticker at the top is breaking your model. I think it's OBS having issues updating it all at once. Yep. I must be OBS, but I think it's also lagging in vBridger's side, so yeah, it probably OBS, honestly. Might be a combination of a couple things. Jeez. I have some words to say. You said you'd still be here when I went to Mo. You still left without saying anything. Redacted, man, no. Oh no, I'm sorry. Jasper, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Getting hit on all sides here. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Jasper. How you doing? Sleepy raid time? That's me. I'm the Eeper. Oh, you're playing Cassette Beasts. Ooh, nice. I've never heard of that game. I haven't heard the word cassette in years. Is it fun? I have missed hearing your voice, my dude. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you very much. Because whenever the model lags, the ticker is going 1,000 miles per hour. Maybe that's it. Oh, the ticker. Yeah, okay. I thought you meant the little animation. No, it's the ticker. I think you're right. I ordered 1 Goblin burger. Enjoy a Goblin burger. I had one right before stream. Oh, it was delicious. It was so tasty. I made it from scratch in my kitchen. It was so nice. And now I'm super full and food coma's hidden. This ain't good. This ain't good. It'll be fine. Yeah, I know they still exist, right? They can't possibly still be a thing. Can't possibly still be a thing. We just started and you got rated already, right? That's incredible. Got rated all right at the beginning. Jeez. Weath hacker. I don't know. Is that how you pronounce it? I know the second word is hacker. But thank you for the headbats. Thank you very, very much. Ooh, don't scare me. No, wait. I just realized my activity feed is messed up. What have y'all done? What have y'all done to my activity feed? Cam, thank you for the gifted sub. Let me get my clipboard. Thank you very much for the gifted sub, Cam. Good evening. I hope you're doing well. Blaze, thank you for the resub. Happy 19 months. Hiya. I hope you're doing well. Jasper, Cassette Beats is a Pokemon-like, where instead of you have the Pokemon, you become the Pokemon. It's also got super good music, jams galore in this game, and also the art style is great. I think you'd love it. I meant to play it before, but then Benedict Fox happened, but Benedict Fox got too buggy to play anymore, so it's Cassette Beats. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yes. Long hair today. I felt like letting it go down past my shoulders. It's nice. It's flowing in a non-existent breeze. Retro, thank you for the 100. Is this art class? Nah. Today's self-indulgent art. Today, we're finishing up a mermaid piece. Ooh. Caddy, I'm back. I lost my account, but I'm back. Welcome on back. I'm glad you got your account back. Meanwhile, in an alternative universe, Tiefling VTuber Honey plays puzzle games and draws art for friends as bowls of soup. Soup sonas. That can't be a thing. That can't be a thing that already exists, can it? Can it? I've never heard of it, but also that sounds really cute. Hi, Neko! Just in time. Just got home, been awake since 5 a.m. It's 10 p.m. I need my comp for streamer. Neko, get some food in ya and wrap yourself up in blankets. We're taking it easy today. We're taking it real easy today. I get you some rest, Neko. Yeah. Alright, let me say thank you real quick. Orcard, thank you for the resub. Happy 10 months. Welcome on back. Please let me focus. DJ Colossus, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. Welcome on back. And Electricity. Every time I say that name. I'm fine. Electricity, thank you for the resub. Happy 2 months. I hope you've been enjoying these 2 months. And Pestle, thank you for the resub. Happy 7 months. Time for the daily dose of inducing fear by kindness. The heart palpitations. Whew. I'm fine. Oh. Mad Hatter King. Mad Hatter King, thank you for the 200 shinies. And Zap, thank you for the 100 shinies. Goblin tax season is here. Listen, if you pay your taxes quarterly, it's tax season almost every season. Kevin, thank you for the gift and sub. I hope you're doing good. And I hope you had a nice weekend. Arson Philia, thank you for the resub. Happy 5 months. And Get You Good, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. Welcome back. Redacted, may I attempt one flirt? You may. I will do my best to find it, but don't be surprised. Chat's Newman right now. Everybody's telling me some good things and I want to read. Jasper loves you. Hello, your character, or whatever it's called, is real cute. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. I made it myself. Mango Hobgoblin, thank you for the 100. Thank you so much. I'm fine. I just wanted to make sure my volume wasn't too loud. It's not too loud. Jeez. Another month evaded and 25% of taxes, but it's my birthday. Can you sing to me? I will sing in a moment. I will want to say thank you first, but I will sing in happy birthday. Happy birthday, Aku. Did I hear my name? Yeah, someone else is called Jasper. So, we got duplicates. Buddy. Pestle, thank you for the... That's a big number. Joshua, how's the VR project? It's not going on right now. I have a couple models to finish up before I can start working on the VR stuff. Oh, soon though, baby. Soon. Ooh. Pestle, thank you for the 100 gifted subs and the 10 gifted subs earlier. That is a lot. Blind Eye, will you ever so much? Short answer, yes. Longer answer, currently working on it. So, I will. But, patience, please. I am but a single goblin working on it. Don Nobilis, him. If it's not too personal, may I ask your pronouns? I've seen a few versions of the alternate universe comments. Yeah, no worries. Usually I go by she, her. But, it doesn't bother me if other people, if people use other pronouns. But, like, she, her is the most common ones that people use for me. Straubs, thank you for the 100 shinies. Are we doing cute mermaids today? We're finishing up a cute mermaid piece. She's adorable and I want to finish her up. I still got to finish the diver in the picture. He got no lighting on him. Skybreak, your birthday's on May 12th? Am I streaming May 12th? I am indeed. I will see you on your birthday if you feel like dropping by. Or not, you know? You can do what you want on your birthday. Maybe you want to go out and have some fun. I was confused to what's wrong with your name. Nothing's wrong with your name, Lextricity? Lextricity? Yeah. I just have trouble reading. Hi, Akami! I hope you're doing well! Gotta add some shading in some of the underwater god rays. Yep. Today is mostly effects. So we finished the base colors, the lighting and shading on the character. Now it's down to effect work and particles. Because it's not super clear when it goes through water. There's particle effects that I gotta do. Also, thank you for the shout-out to come. I'm embroiled in finals, but over soon. Then get my degree. Good luck, buddy. I'm really excited to come. I hope you get your degree, and I hope it goes smoothly. I hope everything goes well, and you can rest soon. Ooh, boy. School is hard. School is very hard. Hi, Silent Calling. Welcome on in. Mango Half Goblin. Thank you for the resub. Happy 2-year anniversary, buddy. Happy 2-year anniversary. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, 2 years went by real fast. Dragon, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome on into the tavern. And Sir Pepperoni, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Yes, fish lady. Yeah, half a year. Ooh, 2 good things to celebrate. TurboCat, thank you for the gifted sub. Retro Wolf, thank you for the 100 Chinese. And Joker's at, thank you for the 100 Chinese. What would your soup sona be? Ooh. Beef stew with a lot of vegetables. Like a lot of vegetables. I love veggies so much. So good. Yes, Colossus, thank you for the gifted sub to Caddy Shot. And Pestle, thank you for another 5 gifted subs. Turtle, thank you for another 5 gifted subs. Aku, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. And Is Turtle, thank you for the resub. Happy 4 months. Is that an emoji of bread? That might just be an emoji of bread. SPB a chowder? Chowders are good. Chowders are good too. Let's see. You want to subscribe? Don't have any money? Don't even worry about it. It's free to be here. Don't gotta worry about it. You can do what you like. Pestle, thank you for the gifted sub to Hot Spoon. Hot Spoon. Tomato because it's really easy to... Ooh, make her flustered. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I am perpetually blushing. Haha. If it weren't for this model, you would have no idea. You would never know that my face is perpetually red. It's never not red. Bill, thank you for the breathe redeem. Let me do the redeems real quick. And Impact, thanks for the hydrate. Yes. Oh, water's so nice. Cannot convince me otherwise. Water is the best thing to drink. My favorite thing. And Impact, thank you for the posture check. What? Oh, okay. And Meta, thank you for the ear wiggles. And Cam, thank you for the song redeem. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, buddy. I've got more Paramore in my brain, and it will not leave. It's never going. Bean, I'm out to study. Have a big test in a couple weeks. Ooh. Studying a couple weeks early. Good idea. Good luck with studying, Bean. We need to get your OBS to recognize the when you're blushing so we can see that cuteness happen in real time. It would be constant. I don't think y'all understand. It would be constantly blushing. It would never not be blushing. That's just my face. Did you like Chowder, especially when they took the moons? I never watched Chowder. Are you talking about the Chowder show? I have not watched it. I wasn't around for that one. That kind of sucks. I've been told it's really funny though. Thank you, guy. We got a song. I almost muted my own mic instead of the background music. That would have been embarrassing. Okay. I don't even know myself at all. I thought I would be happy by now. The more I try to push it, I realize gotta let go of control. Gotta let it happen. Gotta just let it happen. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. Every night I try my best to dream tomorrow makes it better, and wake up to the cold reality, and not a thing has changed. But it would happen. Gotta let it happen. Gonna let it happen. Gonna let it happen. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. Gonna let it happen. Gonna let it happen. Gonna let it happen. Gonna let it happen. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. I've been listening to way too much Paramore lately. That song's called Last Hope. It's a very, very nice song. It's a very lovely song. Hey, Dingus! Hello! Now you get to hear me sing. In exchange for the little serenade you gave me last time I dropped by. A dingoose. It's a dingoose. I hope you had a good stream, by the way. It was fun watching play Dark Souls 1 for a while. It was very, very fun. Thank you, Jackal. Tried to flirt 7 times, but it won't go through. Mainly because the chat was in emo mode. Plus, sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes chat just moves too fast, and I cannot read absolutely everything. Honey's emo phase in school must have been a trip. Or have you never left? I never stopped being emo, baby. I've constantly been emo. I've cried more as an adult than I have as a teenager. Actually, have I? Ooh. Is adult me more emotional than teenage me? Maybe. Maybe healthier emotions, maybe. Passive Rune, thank you so much for the posture check. And Cam, thank you again for the song redeem. What? You blush because you was cute. I just blush because people are looking at me. You look at me with your eyes, I change color. I become red. Things, it was so much fun, but having sang for you is gonna be a memory of my heart for a long time to go. Dingus, you're so good at singing. What the heck? What the heck? You can do breathy singing so well. It's fun to listen to. It's really fun to listen to. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Blue Tiger. Thank you very much. Blushing and kicking my feet. Ooh. Finger tapping behavior. Right there. Right there. Give it a look. Right there. You can see it. What's the difference between a green gobble and a red gobble? You've embarrassed one of them. You made them bashful. Happy to indulge. Thank you, dingoes. Yeah, thank you for the 100. Sweet song. Hope here you also one day do an Arcane song. Oh, I do love Arcane soundtrack, and I can sing a fair chunk of their songs. I want to be able to sing Snakes. Snakes is such an aggressive and like it's a song that really pumps you up, but I don't know how to sing fast like that. I can sing Misery Business kind of okay. Maybe I'll sing it for y'all sometime. Also, Zero Liker, happy birthday! I hope it's a good one. See that? That's so many eyes. Oh my gosh. That's a good eye emote actually. But again, also since again TTS doesn't work, please read this. I'm honey, I'm cute. Please call me cute, please, because I forget how cute. I don't forget. Why would I forget? Y'all keep reminding me of it. Want to hear that something? Yeah, me too. Me too. I can't wait till I can sing really, really good. I can sing pretty good right now, but like once I can sing really energetic, aggressive songs, that's when I know I'll be happy. Well, if I could sing like Miley Cyrus, actually. Something about the grit in her voice, just ooh, mwah, chef's kiss. So excellent. I want to be able to get that weird gritty tone without smoking. I don't want to smoke. It's bad for me. My lungs would be able to take it. The artists sing wonderfully, but I'm always happy to see expansions in technique. It's exciting. Yeah, exactly, Dingus. You can be good at something and want to get even better. It is fun. Self-improvement never ends. Just gotta do tons of cocaine to get that down. I don't know. I feel like my little anxious heart couldn't take it. That sounds like a ill-advised plan, to be completely honest. Let me see. I think I have my art all set up. All right, we can move straight on into art, baby. Look at this. Look at her. Oh, she's so cute. Absolutely adorable. But she looks a little out of place. So we're gonna finish up this guy and then do some particle effects, and I think we can call it done. Cthulhu, no, we are perceiving the art, not the goblin. Look at the art. Look at how pretty it is. Hi, Drippin' Cup. How's it going? You got a D&D, but you should get better. Stream it with the goo balls. But then I have to RP on stream, and that's scary. That's scary. All right, let's see. Let's just do this. I want to steal those colors. Just want to see what the palette would look like there. I think I can one layer this. Yeah, I can one layer this. Let's just choose this copper tone here. What if the artist produced by a goblin is also pretty? Then it is just even more art skills. See, because I designed and drew, like I made myself, self-made, buddy. So you are just complimenting my art, I guess. Maybe I should start thinking about it like that. Maybe I should think about it like that. Y'all like my art? Nice. Hey, Oddball, how's it going? Sent a little message with some shinies 2 minutes ago. Oh, I missed it. My bad. Oh, I missed a bunch. Sorry, I got distracted. Also, Passel, thank you for the gifted sub to Quincy. Thank you. Jujiku, thank you for the 100 shinies. Always good to hear honey. Thank you. I didn't mean to make that weird noise. Ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. It's fine. Her bucket, happy 23 months. Welcome on back. Bam, bam, bam. An Insolent Gamer, thank you so much for the resub. Happy 4 months. Man, I'm always calm when you sing. Thank you for that. No worries. I'm glad it calms you down. Also, Oddball. Hey, Miss Gobble. I know I haven't been here the last couple streams, but I'm dropping by to show support. Missed you in chat so much. Thank you, Oddball. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but that's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Artist GJ. Thank you so much for the resub with Prime. Happy 3 months. Ayo. And Brokada! Happy 5 months! Welcome on back! Thank you very, very much. And I'm glad you like the art, buddy. Singing voice is cute. Thank you, Gallant. Thank you. Also, Villanas, thank you so much. Glad you like it. I'm just doing this guy right now. Actually, what if I just... Yeah, make a base color there. It's not particularly pretty color, but it'll do for what I want to do right now. Make this a little bit more blue. And darker. There we go. Let's see. Wouldn't show the inside, so they would be the windows would be dark. Oddball, thank you, honey. No worries, thank you. Mondays sucked before, honey. Now I look forward to the. Oh, thanks, Dingus. I look forward to Mondays too. Oh, Mondays are nice. I know not everyone is of that opinion, and that's okay. I think it's like the start of the week. A lot of good things can happen. And you know, even if good things don't happen, it's just still the beginning of the week. Things can always change. Maybe I'm just really optimistic, actually, now that I think about it. Huh. I guess that's a good attitude to have then. Let's see. Grab this middle. Too light. Let's color... I want to just color adjust this. See if it'll be easier. Because I want to use like a brass color. I don't know about that. I know, copper. Brass, yeah, brass. Zinda always perceive goblins, or they get too close when you're not looking and proceed to offer you sweet teas when they catch up to you. Careful with that. Also, Holiday, thank you for the 1,000 shinies. We make good things happen to spread the joy. I realized I was sitting bisexually in my chair again. I gotta adjust my posture. And I got to energy. Your optimism really helps me be more optimistic. Not gonna lie, your positivity is contagious. Thank you, Dingus. Thank you very much. I'm glad it's contagious. That's something that I don't mind spreading around a little bit. It's gotta be more orange if it's copper. Ooh, that's a good color. Yes, absolutely. I approve. Actually, if they're straps, they would not be that color. Okay. Brokada, the diver looks straight out of an old Scooby-Doo. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Just really simple, easy to recognize as a scuba diver sort of go. Look. Dingus, bisexual spine, point and laugh. As if I don't do the same and have minor scoliosis. No, Dingus! Go to a chiropractor, get that sorted. Get it fixed. I actually have to practice sitting up straight so much more often now. Because I walked past... This kind of happened like 2 days ago? No, I think it happened like yesterday. I was walking around and I wasn't feeling too great about myself. Because like that happens. You got low days. And so I walked past a mirror and saw that my head was looking directly down. And I was like, this is so bad for my spine. Look at the ceiling instead. So I started looking at the ceiling. And it kind of helped. It kind of helped to straighten my spine a little bit. Okay, wait, if I cross my legs while sitting in a chair, does that count? I don't know why my leg placement determines my sexuality. Choose how you sit. Straight or gay or bisexual. Which is somehow even more crisscrossed than gay sitting. I guess I'm afraid of going to a chiropractor, being folded like a hard shell taco and never going back. I've had to go to a chiropractor a couple times. Thankfully, my chiropractor is really nice. I've had to go at least 3 times. Twice, because I popped out a rib. Oh, it sucks. But it does help. I think one more time because the rib didn't quite go back in. So I've had to just, you know, and you cross your arms, like lay down like a vampire, just cross your arms and they go, okay, breathe out. And then you breathe out and they just force all of their weight onto your ribs. Yeah, I've had that a couple times. They also crick your neck, like just like they go, they always ask, but like, I mean, you're there, why not, you know? Also, you scared us to death of that rib. I will not forget. I know. I know. It went back into place later, though. It went back into place. How'd you dislocate a rib? So like Elle from Death Note, I do that on the ground sometimes. If I'm having a rough day, I'm like, let's just become a ball for a little bit. Just cracking your neck sadly will not change your long-term posture. It will not. No, it absolutely will not. But for context, this like winter, I think it was in December, I caught the flu. It was so bad. I had to cancel streams for like 3 weeks, pretty much, because I could not talk. I just slept for almost 18 hours a day. It was bad. It was so bad. I remember one night, the first night where my my nose and my throat were really dry. My nose is actually plugged. I had a panic attack. Because I was afraid that if I went to sleep, I would suffocate. Logically, I know that wouldn't happen, but like I was so terrified because it's been years since I've gotten sick, like years. And so I just stayed up for a full like 12 hours watching Disney movies, just trying to calm down. Cove walked out of her room at one point and went, "Are you okay?" And I was like, yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna be awake for a while. Sucks. Thing is, I too will just Slav squat and when my back hurts while cooking. Where's my ideas in vodka? Fix your back. Slav squat makes it feel better. But yeah, I got so sick that I had to cancel streams. And because I was laying down so long, this happened, oddly enough, this happened twice. I caught the flu once, and I crawled out of my bed and was so tired I passed out directly on the floor in front of my bed. Not even back in my bed, just on the floor. And apparently I fell asleep wrong. When I woke up, something was wrong with my rib. I couldn't inhale completely without there being a little bit of pain. And so it happened again in December, this past December, where I just slept so much that my body was not prepared for it. And you know those the floating ribs that everyone has came out. So I went to the chiropractor to get it put back in because I could not breathe without pain. But I also went to a physiotherapist afterwards and was like, hey, this happened. How do I fix it? Turns out the muscles in my back, if I'm not mistaken, it's either the muscles in my back or my front are stronger. Like one is stronger than the other. So either my back is weaker than my core or my core is weaker than my back. So the muscles are pulling too hard on the ribs, making it really easy to displace them if I lay down too long. Who would have thunk? My own body fighting itself. Heavy metal, God. I wish I'm sick every year at least once. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, it happens. It's not bad. As long as you know have time to take care of yourself, it's all good. Jasper. Honey, the artist behind the Goblin is cute and wonderful and beautiful and funny and an absolute blast to be around and is always deserving of love and adoration and praise and is cute beyond compare and is a phenomenal singer and is you're making me read so much. The artist behind the Goblin is alive and we can all love her for everything she is, especially how cute she is. Also, her model is top tier. Ah. Thank you. Not letting chat bury this one. Get loved. Thank you. I see Heavy Metal wanted to get the message across and copied and pasted it too. I see. Kaiser, thank you for the breathe redeem. Hi, Goblin. Happy 2 months Prime. Hope you're doing well. Thing is, I have floating ribs, then how come so many people drown? Explain this, Humpty. I cannot. I'm not a scientist. That's what my doctor says. I can stop copying and pasting that now. It's finally done. Sorry, Jasper. I got too distracted talking about ribs. But yeah, it sucks, but like, what you gonna do, you know? Just gotta work out my body properly and make sure it stretches. Oh gosh, I want to become more flexible. I am not particularly flexible, unfortunately. Like, I'm okay. I would say I am slightly below average in terms of flexibility. I can do a bridge, but I cannot touch my toes. I need to work on this. 'Cause when I was over visiting the Goof Falls, we were hanging out and doing some stretches and yoga. And I couldn't touch my toes, and it was very embarrassing. Especially in front of the homies. I wanted to impress the homies so bad, but I can't touch my little toesy woesies. Come on, please, please. I want to be a little more flexible. Did you stretch this last time you did a workout? I didn't. That's on me. I didn't do it. Goblin, thanks for the earbuckles. God, I know I gotta do it a bit more often. Oh shoot. Get back up there. I gotta stretch more often. I've got so much to work on, but I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Finally, spring is here. You know what that means, buddy. I can run outside. Ah. Me when I get you and stretch you to work out properly. Come on. I need the support. I wouldn't mind stretching with the homies. You're not allowed to can't touch my toes as well. Joshua, you and me, we can't touch toes. Let's go. Stretch before and after? Oh, not doing it after is worse for mobility. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Bananas, thank you. Glad you like the motion in my model. Hi, Squawk. And hi, Larry. This is a delivery box, yeah. Stretch before every workout. Ooh. Before every workout. Thing is, I want to become more flexible too. I just don't know where to start. Need Gobby to teach me. Gobby is so flexible. I just haven't had the time to do stretching. My brain gets too easily distracted by everything. It's kind of insane. Good evening, Shu. How's it going? I'm alright as I've been crossing a lot. I hope you're good. I hope your writing goes well. Also, well done. Hi. Alright today. I'm fairly good and all, but I'm pretty sure my buddy used me to fluster one of his shift managers while I did some concrete breaking for him. You can break concrete? That's cool. You're pretty strong. Dang. Hey, Jesus. How's it going? Thing is, I would love to have workout buddies. I want to work out buddies so bad. I want to work out buddies so bad. I miss working out with Mr. Manager, Gary. We used to wake up early and do every Goofballs trip. A couple of us wake up early and then go for runs. I missed it so much. I didn't realize how much I missed being competitive with homies. Dang, it sounds like a skill issue. Definitely don't relate. Not me. Not in the slightest. Definitely no. That's a you problem, actually. Honey Goblin can't stretch. Workout buddy makes it 100 times. It does. You get so much. You are much more sore afterwards too. Like working out by yourself. By myself. I found that I'm not sore afterwards. I'm not even really that tired. So I gotta figure out new tricks to make myself tired so I can sleep better in the evenings. Really, I stole Mjolnir. You want it? I don't think I want that. I feel like if I have it, Thor's gonna come bash down my door. That's not something I want. Husky, thank you for the resub. Happy anniversary. Welcome on back. And Sturtle, thank you for the gift sub to Sibg. Random question. Have you ever tried graham crackers dipped in milk? Pretty good. I think I've usually had ones that are coated in chocolate though, so it's a little different. Oh, no, I got something in my eye. No. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you got it. It was an eyelash. Merrick, thank you so much for the resub. Happy 2 months. Hello, honey and everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful start to the week. It's a wonderful start to the week, yeah. Are you really working out if you're not in agony? Exactly! Listen, if you're working out and you're not in pain afterwards, like sore and with legs wobbling as you're walking home, was it really a workout? I don't know. I don't know about that. Why does the diving suit look like a Scooby-Doo villain? Because I willed it to be. I think it's pretty funny, actually. I think it's pretty cool if he's like a Scooby-Doo villain. Make it darker. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy this. Gonna keep the colors pretty simple for this guy because he is not the focus. There we go. Now I can shade it with different colors. Let me get more saturated. Not bad. Pretty simple. Not bad. Dingus. Oh, there's something in your eye. A twinkle, a spark. It's captivating. Wait, no, it's an eyelash bag with glitter in my bed. Don't worry, it's understandable. It happens all the time. Ugh, I get eyelashes in my eyes almost every other day. It happens so frequently. Castrillo, welcome on in. I'm a simple man. I saw a gobbo. I follow. Welcome on in. You're in a good place for appreciating goblins. He's too clean. Where's the algae? What if he cleaned up for this delivery? What if he wanted to impress this merlady? Because, you know, she's pretty cute. She's pretty cute. Knees weak, palms sweaty, delivering fish spaghetti. Mom spaghetti, mom spaghetti on loop. That is all that goes through my brain. Every time someone says spaghetti now. The internet has ruined me. And I'm okay with it. The worst thing about one of those suits is what if you sneezed? Oh, that must be awful for astronauts too. Just anything where it covers your face. What if you fog up your own helmet? That would suck. Sidereal, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Thank you. Welcome on back. Wolves, thank you for the 100 shinies. You definitely don't want Mjolnir. Don't listen to what Marvel tells you. The hammer is not enchanted, so the only worthy can lift it. The truth of the myth is it's so unbelievably powerful, only Thor or someone of his caliber can hold it without disintegrating. I believe that. Listen. When a divine being or a god drops an item into your abode, don't touch it. Just don't touch it. They're either playing a little goof where you're the one who will suffer, they forgot it and they'll be mad if you touch it, or you're the chosen one and your fate is going to be tragic and exciting, you know? Like, just don't touch it. Just, sorry, it's the artifact's house now. Time to move, you know? I don't mess around with that. Nuh-uh. No, siree. I think it's really because I was hearing a divine voice earlier in the stream and I ain't suffering. I must be the chosen one. Someone's got a plan for you, dingus. I got so flustered I had to focus on art to distract myself. Okay, we're back. Bacastria. Yeah, we try to keep it fairly safe for work here. But thank you for asking. I appreciate the asking of boundaries. For the most part, we try to keep it fairly chill and just relax. Art questions and questions in general are totally fine. Dingus, I hope their plan involves me getting lots of money so I can give it away. Listen, what's the point of being a chosen one if you can't get a little bit of gold to support your homies? I feel like if I were chosen as a chosen one, I would try to like... This is bad, but I might try to haggle a little bit. It's just like, hey, so what's my retirement plan like? Like, do you have... What kind of benefits do you have? Like, what if someone injures themselves on the job? Like, do you have something for that? Can you just cure me? You know? Hazards in the workplace? Does it come with a 401k? Exactly. Is there dental? Are you an escalator? Because you always seem to live my street. This redacted, that's a cute one. Do you match 401k? Does it have insurance? Does it extend to my family? Good night, Matthew. Get some sleep. Deglorath, I haven't caught many of your streams so far, but wanted to say I really love the effect on screen at the moment. Oh, the screen arm? Yeah! And the pen movement on your avatar is just so good. Thank you! Thank you very much! What's the monthly wage if you're a chosen one, you know? Why shouldn't I just offer my services to the next guy that's offering a contract, you know? See if they can offer a better deal. Dingus, I expect to never have to pay for an eye exam and have a once per day redemption of a milkshake from a location of my choosing. Exactly. Can I speak to Asgard's HR department? They just send you over to Loki. They didn't put the wage in the chosen one job listing. Shaking my head. So what's the promotions looking like, you know? What sort of position can I look forward to in the future? Oop, too light. There we go. Slightly darker color. Yeah, I feel like being a chosen one must really suck, especially in myths. Like there's probably good parts to it, but like your life's gonna be uprooted by the gods. I feel like you just gotta cope at that point. You're just like, well, that's your life. Enjoy perilous adventure and potentially dying tragically. With no therapy coverage. They wouldn't have had therapy in the Greek myths or the Norse ones. Yeah, thank you for the 100 shinies. Hi, and I cross-examined a ventriloquist puppet today on Phoenix Wright. How was your day? That sounds wild. I thought it was been pretty good. I'm a little sleepy because I made burgers, and it was very filling. But, feeling pretty good right now. Feeling pretty awake. Ooh, I have a Coke in the fridge. It has been so long since I've had Coke. But at the same time, it could wake me up because it's got a little caffeine. On the other hand, caffeinated honey is anxious. Ooh. Ooh, decisions. I'll think about it a bit more. Which god would have the best coverage? Hestia? Probably. Like... Probably go for one of the minor deities. I mean, like, I don't know if I'd call Hestia a minor deity, but she's the goddess of the hearth and home, and I'm like, listen, you sound like you have a nice, chill vibe, and I'm down with that. I'm okay with that. Caffeinate the goblin. Ooh, I don't know if y'all want to see me caffeinated. Things get a little weird when I get caffeinated. Yeah, like I don't know very many myths with Hestia in them. However, something about Hestia seems pretty cool. I feel like we could vibe. Hephaestus seems like he'd have a uni for joint. True, Hephaestus would be pretty cool too. Oh, you could get good at metalwork. Oh, that sounds cool actually. I want to get good at metalwork. Let's clean this up a little bit. Honey Goblin, more like Honey Goblin. Why are you so cute? Shh. All I can think of is it's wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon. Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I watched no, I read a little bit of it. It was fine. I don't remember too much from it, except for that string underneath the boobs. Interesting design choice. It did make it memorable, I'll say. Rose, thank you. I'm glad you like the scuba diver. It's Coca-Cola, my beloved. Put the Coke back in it. Hell Scratch, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. I hope you're having a lovely day. How was your stream? You were playing. Oh, you were doing art. What were you drawing? Dingus, I want to have a meeting with the deities of hot tubs, champagnes, and good times and the homies. Got any gods like that in storage? Ooh, would that be Dionysus? Would that be Dionysus? I mean, like, Dionysus... I can't remember, is Dionysus related to Pan? Because, like, that could either be a really cool time or a really trip bad time. I think, isn't Pan the god of merriment and madness? Or is I forgot myths. Shoot, it's been so long. It would indeed be Dionysus? Alright. Meta, yes, I did plug in my phone. Thank you for the reminder. You ever decide on the name of the delivery service? Nah, but I wrote it down so we can decide a bit later. Isn't he primarily madness? That's what I thought with Pan, yeah. You always pull a dragonborn and retire with the family by your lake house. That doesn't sound too bad. That sounds pretty good, actually. Wolves, the Olympians seem to function just like the Justice League with a set number of main members that rotate every so often. Yeah. Oh, scratch. I was making summer... What does YCH stand for? My brain is pulling a blank. I can't remember what it stands for. Your character here. Oh, gotcha. Your character here is... That sounds pretty cool, actually. Thank you so much for the raid. I need to make that a little darker. Your deal. Hi. Echo. I mean, Hephaestus did threaten his mother, Hera, to always be stuck on a gold chair if she didn't acknowledge him. I don't remember that myth, but that's interesting. Huh. That sounds... That's weirdly metal, but also like, what the heck? Interesting choice. Interesting choice. But I mean, like, Hephaestus has, like, a rough story in general. He deserved better, I think. Hades was a cool dude. He gets pegged as a bad guy because he's the god of death, but really nice guy most of the time. Unless you're his wife, then he's absolutely petty. Honestly, yeah. Like, here's the thing. Of all the gods to, like, really, really trust in the Olympians... Like, the top three for me are, like, Persephone, Hades, and Hestia. Those ones are probably top three. Not gonna love. Or not gonna lie. Just because, like, most of the myths are, like, if someone did something, if one of the gods did something of those, it's because they deserved it. You know? Like, someone was hitting on Persephone who was clearly married. and was not interested. And Hades is like, I'm gonna make this annoying and awful for you guys for hitting on my wife. Don't trust Zeus. Just don't mess with Zeus. Do not mess with Zeus. I mean, the guy got thrown from Mount Olympus because he was ugly as a baby. Yeah, right? Hephaestus didn't deserve that. Thing is, okay, but Hades in Disney movie though, love. Oh yes, love it. Love that character. Super good. Also, Indigo, thank you very much. Thing to stand. Like, I love the attention, but dang. Never trust Zeus. Never trust Zeus. Yeah. You're playing a risky game when you do that. There you go, there's the box. Ooh. Forgot to make that a mask layer. There we go. Alright, pretty base colors, but if we had lighting and shading, I think it'll look a bit better. Zeus more likes us. Among Us. How dare you? It's in my chat. I can't even joke about that. It's just too funny. The amount of times someone has sent me an Among Us is surprisingly not a lot, but it does catch me off guard. I think the only person to do it was, I think, Mr. Manager. I was being real vulnerable and be like, hey, today's been a rough day. How's it been going? Do you mind if I vent? And then he sent me a freaking Among Us. To be fair, I set myself up, but also it was funny actually. This druid Atlas asks Superman to hold the world while he attends his daughter's wedding. That's cute. That's really cute. Also, Gilver, happy 10 months. I'm sorry if I missed it. Thank you so much for the resub. And Ordeal, thank you for the 100 shinies. Zeus, your son has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus. Oh, Zeus. Katsu, thank you for the posture check. Mwah. And the hydrate. Oh, yes, I'm thirsty. Wow. Wow. Alright, Kat, you gonna head out? Okay. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good sleep. Don't make me enable the sussy emote. Thing is, that's exactly what I've done. Yeah. Yeah. I believe that. I believe that. Are you familiar with all the Norse pantheon? I know a fair chunk of the Norse pantheon, but not that much. I would not call myself an expert at all. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. Now we get to do shading and lighting. I can use the brush for this. General light here. Make this a bit smaller. There we go. Well, son, thank you for the 100 shinies. Fun facts about Hades. One, he's actually the eldest son of Kronos, and Zeus is the youngest. Oh! Well, that makes sense, actually. Hades is the only god to never break a promise or exploit a loophole for personal gain. Hades and his house, which includes Persephone, Nyx, and Thanatos, are the only gods excluded from a list of the gods fated to die when the Greek apocalypse. I guess since they're gods of death and night, I guess that makes sense. I read the Theogony a year ago for class, and every time Zeus came up, the text made it seem like a playground argument going, nuh-uh, Zeus totally knew what Prometheus would steal fire. Just funny. And Honey was the imposter the whole time. Too bad everyone else got shot out into space. She's just so unassuming. Little me? I couldn't be the imposter. No way. Ironically, Hades and Persephone had the most happiest of unions. Yeah. As far as I know, yeah. There we go, a little soft light, and then we're gonna have shading too. When did we start talking about Pantheon? I think someone offered to drop off Mjolnir in my tavern, and I was like, no, actually, take that back. I don't want any gods crashing through my roof. I don't want to be in any Chosen One stories, you know? I don't want to start a great journey where it's like full of peril and tragedy. And it basically got talking about pantheons and gods. Tyr has wonderful stories. I only know 2 stories about Tyr and how I think Fenrir ate his arm and he's fated to fight Fenrir again, or he's fated to die when Ragnarok comes, if that makes sense. Most of those great journeys of peril and tragedy were self-inflicted, so you're probably fine. Yeah, that was my thought. For the most part, but you know what? Sometimes you just don't want to risk it. Sometimes you just want to be a little guy just living a simple life, you know? Sure, you could answer the greater calling, and it'd be cool and adventurous, but the lifespan seems unfortunately short for a lot of those stories. There you go, a little shading. Katsu, thank you for the breathe redeem. Let's do another posture check for my neck. Oh, thank you, Katsu. Excuse me. Ancient Greeks were weird like that. Yeah. Just don't pull an ancient Greek and murder like 12 innocent people and have to do a journey as penitent. Yeah. Murder is bad. Local insurgent, little me. I couldn't be imposter. It's always the ones you least expect, honey goblin. Me? An imposter? What gave you that idea? What made me suspicious? Ah! Sir Elk, thank you for the raid. You're playing League? Oh, I hope you have fun. How are you, my son? Murder is bad, so controversial, yet so brave. I know, I'm really putting myself out there saying morally, I think murder is pretty up on the bad things to do list, you know? It's a elk. It's a elk. Apollo had most of his lover run to their deaths. Didn't, like, 2 to 3 of Apollo's lovers turn into flowers? Am I mistaken? Am I wrong about that? I'll wait for 1 second and goes from red blob to wonderful diver. Yeah, he's a diver now. Let's go. It's a little lighting texture. I'm gonna make the light a little stronger, actually. Oop, not that one. Overlay. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Overlay. I'm trying to play Ark, but I can't handle the heat wave and giant dinosaur killing me at spawn. I've never played Ark before. I know one of my cousins was really into Ark. Didn't play it though. What's on top of said list? Murder's pretty high up there. There are a lot of high things up there. Well, you murdered your wife. Guess you gotta pay a fine or something. Maybe ancient Greeks. Messed up. Time to finish the fish? Yeah, we're finishing the fish! I'm chilling listening to your stream while braiding my hair. Ooh! As if I hope the braiding is going well. Hope it's fun. I used to braid one of my friend's hairs. Because it was so long, it would go all the way down to the base of her back. And so she couldn't reach behind there, and so I'd be like, buddy, can I braid your hair, please? And then she let me braid her hair. It was so nice. It was so nice. Sir Elk, I hope you had fun. Doing good, just starting to unwind and work on a secret project. Ooh, I've seen a couple of things on your Twitter, and I don't know if it's related, but good luck on your secret project. Hope you get some rest, too. William, I'm new, just came. What happens here specifically? Most of the time, we just relax. We vibe, do some art, ask art questions if you want any help, or anything about VTubing, just general life questions, too. That's totally okay, too. Recruit, I was super into Greek and Egyptian mythology as a kid, and now I remember little to nothing. That happens sometimes. I found that when I try to remember a lot of the books I read as a kid, I can't remember them. Jerk. Alright, let's get a gradient going on this, buddy. Wrong way. There we go. Maybe a little more. Nope. Yeah. Overlay. Maybe harsh light. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we're gonna do something called rim light later, so it'll stand out even more. I think this is a little too much, so let's move it down to 70% opacity. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Finally, I'm not working during a stream of yours. Welcome in, Dark Virus. I hope you're having a lovely evening. I hope you're resting after work. Yeah, my hair's gotten real long and I gotta get a haircut. You gonna try cutting it yourself? Because that's fun. I tend to cut my own hair myself, hence why the the hair looks a little uneven when you see the short version. Listen, it's hard to cut behind your head. It's really hard. I asked Cove to do it, but she was too afraid. Listen, Rumi, if you're afraid to cut my hair at the back of my head, how do you think I feel? I can't see the back of my head, buddy. Anyways, I still cut the back of my hair, and it's fine. It's fine. Neko, can I ask questions? Got it. Honey, why are you so cute? Oh, you're looking at a mirror, Neko. That's you, actually. Got him. Rimlight adds so much that's very exciting. Yeah! I haven't experimented too much with it, so I'm excited to see how it goes. Maybe 50, actually. 50 might be pretty good. Ask. I don't remember many books I read as a kid besides Harry Potter and that book about the guy who cut his arm off after getting it stuck in a boulder. Oh, 127 Days? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Billy, hey! I bring you a patron. His name is Akindu, a half-man, half-beast who taught the demigod Gilgamesh humility. He'd like your finest meat. Oh, he's more than welcome to it. Magical Bard absolutely ruined them. I got him. I got him. I've been waiting to pull that one on them for a while. Let's go. Pistol, thank you for the head pats. Let's go. Have you read the I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream? No, I haven't. That sounds like an eldritch horror title of a book. I want to make this overlay, yeah, a bit stronger. It's a little, maybe not overlay, maybe hard light? That's pretty good, but still too saturated. A lot of it gets lost in the blue, dang it. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, looks better. Look at any Percy Jackson fans? I like Percy Jackson. I like that series. I remember reading it a lot as a kid, and it was really good. Rendrock, thank you for the resub. Happy 4 months. Welcome on back. Love you, pets from Chile. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, Buddy Vamp, thank you for the 100 shinies. Hope this question isn't too off topic. How hard is it to learn rigging and model animations, like in time? For me, I learned, you can see my first model up on my VOD channel, but that took about 1 to 2 months, if I remember correctly. This model you see before you is the product of 1.5 years of practicing and learning all the new techniques and learning about all the updated versions of tracking and how to format a model properly. So it takes time. Gary, all the techniques, and it takes so much time to learn. How's it going, Gary? I hope you're having a lovely day. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Alright, let's see. The fish are too bright, so let's adjust that. Actually remove them here, because right now they're in the mermaid folder, so let's get them out of there. There we go. Alright, we have mermaid, fish, and diver folder. I'm so full from food. Good, Gary! I'm glad you're resting and you're full of food. Let's go! Thanks, you bite. Thank you, buddy. A lot of the reason it's so expressive is because of the tracking technology, but also acting. A lot of VTubing is acting and overacting. Honey, you had already a tiny bit of background with knowing how to rig a bit. Yes, I did. I did learn how to rig some models beforehand. Not very many, though. Like, I learned how to make Flash models at one point, and it's so much worse than Flash. It's so much worse. Hey, Party, my still super squish. It's a good one. That one was done by Demon Queen BB. Dacta, I love the little tooth. Yeah, she's cute. Look at this little tooth. So cute. A little bit of a snaggle tooth. Let me see. I want to get the normal. Gotta copy this real quick. Got to add a bit of shading to the barnacles. Ooh, my brain is really tempted to go get a Coke from the fridge. It's gonna sit there if I don't grab it, because this one's mine and Cove has hers. Tempting, tempting. Do it. Do it. Ooh. Ooh. I might be a little hyper if I do it, though. A little bit energetic. Or nothing would happen. That's also a possibility, honestly. I just gotta remember to brush my teeth afterwards. Could add a tiny bit of noise to the background water to kind of mimic the underwater snow. Yeah, exactly. Snow is pretty good. No Coke, think of the sugar rush. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Ooh, is it worth the sugar rush? Alright, let's put that back to soft light layer. What if I... Ooh, that's really nice, actually. Just duplicate it a little bit. Just that extra bit of shade adds a really nice pop. I wish to see zoomy honey. That or caffeine honey will just hyperfocus. True, I might just hyperfocus. Right, sugar equal energy. I've been good. I've been a good kid. All right, be right back. I won't even be long. I'm just gonna grab a Coke. Burb. All right, I'm back. One thing that I really want to become a thing over here is this can is too big. It's a regular size can of Coke, but it's still too big for me because like I'm a tiny little guy. This is so much sugar. I want one of those, like those Japanese size ones, you know, the ones out of the vending machines that are like half of the amount of a regular Coke can. Yeah, Gary, exactly. I need the minis. I gotta grab the minis at some point. I kind of... I went to see some family this weekend, and they had a bunch of Coke, because there were so many of us. And I figured I might as well grab one, because I was feeling it. Even though I barely ever drink any sort of... any sort of Cokes. Because it's so abrasive on my teeth. Alright, let's see if we hear the good, crisp opening. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, the crisp noise. It's so good. Crispy. Oh, that's... It's abrasive, but it's nice. Ooh, so crisp. Ooh, that's good. Probably need a Coke or two for what I decided tonight. Enjoy it. Go get food, press your own buttons. I will. Have a good dinner, guy. Oh, I'm gonna sip more of this. This is actually really addictive. Oh no. I think the last time I had soda was when I was with the goofballs and we were trying that Peepsy soda. That's legitimately the last time I remember having it. Oh, that Peepsy soda was... That Peepsy? Gary, that Peepsy was disgustingly sweet. And I watched Gamer Goblin Gary down half of that. We opened one, passed it around for everyone to have a little taste, and then Gary was like, "Oh no, I've had it before actually. I like it." And then after we, oh god, welcome in, Raiders. Hey, how's it going? What were y'all up to? Oh my gosh. Hi, Joel. How are you? Let's see, what were y'all up to? Oh, you're just vibing? Was it date night today? Who are you dating? Oh, Monster Girl art stream with Minky. Oh, nice. I hope y'all had fun. No, we did art? Yeah, gotcha. We're just going from one art stream to another, I see. Let's go. But welcome on in, Raiders. It's a pleasure to meet all y'all. I hope you had a good time over at Joel's. My name is Honey. It's a pleasure to meet all y'all. We're drawing some mermaids for Mermaid. Most of today's art is going to be finishing rendering this. We're going to add a bunch of particle effects and make it look like she's really, really deep underwater. And then we also have to decide what we're going to call this guy. Because he's a food delivery guy. I thought it'd be funny if she was getting like pizza or something underwater, so... Also, I just cracked open a cold one. Ooh, well, it's just Coke. It's really good. I haven't had Coke in... Oh gosh, I think it's been over 6 months. Like, the last drink I had was a Peepsy, and that was back in March. Oh, thank you, Joel's Left Back. That's a lovely name, actually, Joel's Left Back. Does coconut count as a cold one? Is it not? It is kind of a cold one. It's kind of. Yeah, Gary, exactly. It was a tiny little sippy of Peepsy. For those who don't know, Peepsy is Peeps flavored Pepsi. Oh, so this is the art they were working on. Peeps flavored Pepsi is disgustingly sweet because it smells like the perfume of Peeps with the sweet extra sugariness of Pepsi. I don't know if I can stomach it. It is so sweet. And, like, Coke is already so abrasive, but I needed to wake up, so I'm getting a little bit of caffeine in me right now. Here, I miss Peepsy every day. Next time, Gary, we'll just have to get you a full pack and you can space it out throughout the year when you're feeling it. Joel, I have to go eat some salt, but I love you. I love you, Joel. Thank you so much for the raid. Enjoy eating your salt. Get those electrolytes back. Thank you again for the raid. I will have a good stream. I hope you had a good stream, too. Dingus, real question though, honey. Coke, Pepsi, who wins the epic battle of history? It would have to be Coke. As much as I hate the abrasiveness on my like teeth, like they hurt. They hurt my teeth. It's still better than Peepsy, honestly. The aftertaste is horrible, couldn't finish one. Fair. Absolutely fair. Actually, let me get a little sip again. Ooh. It's good. And I am more awake, so this is working. Dingus, my goblin, you right. I know I'm right. I know I got good tastes. I know this. I don't like the sound of that pot, but that's more because I don't care for cold. It's fair. Fair. It's not for everybody. Straight up, you have Moxie, worst soda out there. I have not. Absolutely have not. Also, Shin, thank you for the hydrate. Speaking of, perfect time. I'm actually gonna hydrate with water. Oh, that's nice. Bam, bam. I don't know why. Just seeing your cute drawing makes me want to play some Nautica. Go on ahead. Play some Nautica if you're feeling it. I gotta adjust these fish. Their line art is way too light. I think if the line art maybe was a little bit darker, but not too dark. Yeah, something like that. It wouldn't stand out as much. Okay, good. Scuba eats. There was a list. I remember chat made a list of what they should be called. Let me go find it. This one? It was one of these. Let me find it. Pulling it up. No drink should be lighter than water. Water's so good. It is scrumdiddly. Alright, that is not it. Actually, is it? Oh, it is. Perfect. I'm gonna copy this. This is just the roughs. Don't worry about it. Okay. And we're going to make this really light, because these were the names that chat were coming up with for the delivery guy. Got like Uber Diver, Scuba Eats, Pizza, just basic pizza. Aqua Eats, Dive and Dash, Dine and Dive. Skip the Fishes, Deep Sea Eats, Sea Dash, Fish and Shakes, Reef Dash, Anchor Eats. These are all really good ones. These are all real good ones. Coast Mates. Okay, that's a good one too. See, chat is so much better at coming up with these than I am. This is why I love streaming with chat, because they can give you so many ideas. Mates. Yeah, that's how you spell coast, honey. That's definitely how you spell coast. Fast fish. Fast fish. I gotta finish rendering this. I can't be adding more of these. I can't be adding more of these. Grab some. I can't be adding more. You got too many good ideas. Also, Goblin, thank you for the earwiggles. Dock Dash? Ooh, Hootie Dock Dash is good. Fine, Fin Dash. Ooh. H2 go! Okay, maybe a couple more. That's a really good one. Chat always has really, really big brain ideas, and this is why I gotta ask them all the time. Like, absolutely. Y'all, here's the thing. Whenever someone streams art, they get something called a streamer debuff. At least I do. It's where my brain and my art skills are like 20% worse than if I were off stream. And personally, I think that's because anxiety. I get anxious when I know people are watching me. Part of the reason I started streaming. And it's been 2 years. Has gotten better. But the debuff is still there. So y'all's brains are relaxed and calm and able to think of like fast, witty comebacks and ideas, and I love it. It makes me feel better about my brain scrambling. But you get a luck buff, so it's a win-lose. True. Does it even out? Maybe a little bit. Also, Gasm, thank you so much for the resub. Happy 2 months. Welcome on in. And Goblin Town, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Hello, fish. Ooh. Oh, there's some good ones. Okay, I gotta focus on the fish. I gotta focus before I get too carried away. Shoot. Okay, what is this? I'm gonna do a light layer on the fish real quick. Use the brush. I'm gonna highlight a couple of them just to show that, like, the light is going off their scales. Gunny Hub. I am awesome. For thousands of people, that makes me a little nervous. I I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I will relax. Just gotta forget that fact real quick. Okay. Gotta breathe for a sec. Remember? Okay. I'm good. I'm good. So much project looks great. Thanks, you pup. Let's go. But yeah, for those of you who are new, I do appreciate if you don't tell me how many people are watching, just because, as you can probably tell, anytime I realize how many eyes are on me, I immediately stop working. Brain short circuits and goes like, that's a lot of people. So yeah. Brokuda, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Hi, Hexbox. I'm doing good. Dingus, thank you for the gifted sub. There's no train. There's no train going on. No. It's fine. Ooh, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, Crazy Drill, it's literally pressure. It is pressure. I can feel the Paramore's just been living in my head for so long today. It is so nice. All right, let's do a soft light layer. No, actually, let's do a glow. And then turn it down. Maybe 15%? Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we can start doing a little bit of rim light. Here. And undo this. I'm gonna select all the fish pieces. Delete this. And then turn it into a glow effect. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And now the fish glow a little bit. Ta-da! I feel bad for saying it. I'm gonna just zip my lips. That's okay. I understand that it is not intended to be anything malicious. That is okay. I'm not mad. Is it just me or is that delivery server kind of looks like a Scooby-Doo character according to my mod. And I always feel like somebody's watching me. There's 2 ways that song can go. There's the Michael Jackson version, and then there's the current version. I think it's like by... There's a remake, I think, that samples it. I just don't remember what it's called. Echo, he does look like a Scooby-Doo character. It's neat. That's just what I imagine when I think of scuba divers. So, have a good shower. Catch you later. Love how many lamps you have. Lamps. I have lamps? What are lamps? Would deliver that pizza too were it not for those meddling fish and the pressure of the deep sea. What if the delivery guy is the delivery? Oh, Brokuda. He doesn't have to know. He didn't have to know that. Look, I've only been watching for barely an hour and I love your energy. Your model's adorable and your art looks yummy. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna hang around here a lot more. Yeah, come on over whenever you're feeling like it. Like you, that's very kind to say. Also, Sophie, thank you. I'm glad you like my ears. Is Scuba Man the thing being delivered? Art is one of those fun things where the interpretation is left up to the viewer. And not necessarily the artist, although the artist may have a bit of a vision. So it is what you make of it. Jules, wish you could stay longer, but I have to head to bed. Have a good stream and a good night. Good night, Jules. Love back. You get some rest. Thank you so much for coming. Hold my pockets. I'm staying here. I like it here. Welcome in. You're welcome to stay as long as you feel it. Also, hi, Ryu. Alright, we are going to do room light on her. So I kind of cheat it. Instead of going individually and painting over each side, what I do is I grab the full mermaid piece, which is this one, And I just select. Actually, I have a base layer. What am I doing? Always feel like somebody's watching me. Alright, we're gonna do that. There we go. Just gonna copy that base layer I already got. So the base layer is just a flat color layer that I use to mask over top of all the art pieces. So we're gonna filter, Gaussian blur it about that much. That's pretty good. And then I'm gonna just scooch it up slightly, maybe not that high. There we go. And then make it a glow layer. And then I'm going to turn this off. So now you can see what it looks like. I'm going to make this a mask layer, or not mask layer, lock the layer, and then try to focus. We're going to make it a little darker at the bottom. So I'm gonna grab this color, make it slightly darker. And then we're just gonna blur it. Easy peasy. There we go. Now there's less of a glow below her. Yeah, just a really quick rim light trick. Probably make it 70% opacity though. Not too strong. Ta-da! Let's scooch over slightly this way. There we go. We're gonna do the same thing with the scuba diver. That's the word for it. Aku, get some sleep. Good night. Hi, Benny! How are you? I got distracted doing rim lighting. How are you doing? I hope Gary's been feeding ya. Many of the earrings made me happy. Yeah, they're so cute. They made me very happy. They're very nice. Crocodile. Honey, how do you personally get the motivation to sit and commit to working on things? I love to write, but I'm getting so much brain fog and just stop. So, fun thing, Rakuda. Benny, I love you. So, I also have trouble writing. Not necessarily like story writing. What I do is I journal. I treat it as like diary writing, and I record what happened on a special day where I'm like, this is awesome and I want to remember it for a really long time. For example, I wrote a journal about the Goofballs trip. And because so much happened that I want to remember in such a short span of time, I couldn't write it all down. So what I found helps for me is for me to, what I did after every day, I would record the highlights. I would write down the important story beats of what happened that day and just leave it. Not force it. Try not to rest to get back to work, but to rest and not think about it for a while. Brute forcing it sometimes works. Sometimes it's a matter of changing up your environment. For example, just finding a quiet place, or maybe going to a library and try writing there, because the libraries are great for focus. But writing blocks are a bit different for me, because they actually feel like brick walls versus art blocks, where it's like, okay, I have art block, I can do something else creative to get it back, you know? Sophie's not food related, but I think Sales R Us is a good one. Ooh, that is a good one. Also, Dusk Flights, thank you for the resub. Happy 9 months. Congrats on your stream, baby. Special day equal when Honey streams. It's a good day for me too. But yeah, I think the hardest thing about getting back into it when you have like writer's block is not being too eager to get back into it, because the desire to keep making or keep writing can hinder your ability to rest in order to keep writing, if that makes sense. I love her sunken ship belt. Yeah, just a little extra something. What will the mermaid pay for the food? Sand dollars? I thought like sunken treasures, you know? Maybe she finds some stuff inside of shipwrecks that people would find interesting. Guy, writing can be a lot of just getting stuff down. Even if it sucks, you can change it later. Get the juices flowing. Yeah. Like, again, I wrote story beats so that I remember what happened on the Goofballs trip. And so even if I stay away from it for a while, I will not forget the main things that happen. I'm trying not to wait too long because I don't want to miss every detail because I couldn't write everything down, but like 3 sentences per day is kind of what I did. Boo Man, thank you for the posture check. And Goblin, thank you for the breathe redeem. Oh. I start with singular concepts I really like and build from there. That could work too, yeah, Wilson. I haven't tried that before, but again, if anyone else has any suggestions, feel free to put them out there. For you, I write a bunch of OC stories or fanfictions on Wattpad, and I hit writer's block a lot. Yeah, that just generally happens. Art block, writing block, they happen every once in a while. Ew, I love your art. Makes me want to finish the piece I'm working on for another VTuber, something I'll do at work. Ooh. It's always fun to finish pieces. Feels good. Guys, start the process, then you can get actual words later. Yeah. I need to adjust something with the glow. Let's see, the fish are glowing a little bit. That's good. Gotta do the diver, right. Right. Merge these layers. This is the diver's glow. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, same thing. And then we're going to make it way lighter. Alright, now we're going to adjust this because it cannot glow the whole way. We're going to make it a glow layer, but we're going to lower the opacity of that layer so that it's not too bright. Now, one thing I've noticed is now her face has too much light on it, so let's find a way to adjust that. And then we'll do particle effects, because I think that's about all that's left after that. Jedi currently having red velvet brownie ice cream. Oh, that sounds so sweet. Also, Ramen Numeral, thank you for the resub. Happy half a year. Welcome on back. Oh, let me take a sip of my Coke. Just gotta remember to brush my teeth afterwards. Good night, Sophie's cats. Thanks for dropping by. Also, Zindale. Mwah. Thanks, DJ Rocks. Eleanor, how was your day, God? Have you been taking care of yourself? Yeah, I was taking care of myself, plenty. I almost took a nap before stream, actually. I couldn't convince myself to do it. It was too bright outside. Impact, thanks for the hydrate. Let me take another sip of my Coke. This is my sweet treat. Oh, nice. Would the glow on the diver be copper goldish because the suit is a bit metallic? It could be. I think light reflects a little differently underwater. It might not be gold? Gonna have to look up how it reacts underwater, actually. It's good to go. Get some sleep. I hope you have fun picking your friend up from work. Lisa, came in with the raid and have been lurking due to working. That rhymes. But you're super cute and love your model. Thank you very much. I made it myself. Hope you enjoy your stay. What are you using to draw? I want to try and draw digital. If you do exclamation point tools, you will actually see the things I used to draw. Let's see. Take a look at what I have for her layers. Where are her glow layers? I think that's it. Nope. There's the glow. Alright, it's pretty strong like this. I just turn down the opacity a little bit. That is pretty good. Maybe make it Multiply layer. No. Normal. Almost. Not quite. Glow is pretty good, but it's just so strong there. There's her freckles. Jinkiru, you going to bed? Alright, good night. I hope you have a good sleep. Lucas, steal honey art secret? Do it. Do it. I'd ask any questions. I will give as many answers as I possibly can. Art's hard to get into, so if you're curious and you got questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer. Bye-bye. Cater, thank you. Metals are very reflective underwater. Yeah, that's my thought. Only because oceans make them tarnish super fast. Yeah, true. Bill, I remember I had an assignment to write a story and didn't think I'd have that many things to write. But once I got the first page done, I had so many things I wanted to write about my story. So I think it's just a matter of kind of going for it. If it helps writers get block out. Kind of the same as getting rid of art block. Sometimes that works too. My last freckles are really cute. Yeah, especially when you can make them glow like this. Spear, how do you get into art? That's a good question. Getting into art can be a little difficult. It depends on what kind of art you want to get into. Do you want to draw characters? Do you want to draw backgrounds? I think the best thing to do is to literally just start drawing things you enjoy. For example, for myself, I really like the way eyes look. And so I would just draw... I'll draw it here. But like, I would literally just draw eyes. I would go on the side of my math homework and just draw eyes like this. Different shapes, different styles. And I would do this for hours because I did not want to focus on my homework. So I would just draw them. And in drawing the things I enjoyed, my brain associated drawing with good feel chemicals. And my muscle memory got really, really good. My brain started understanding how to have better line control. So the best thing, in my opinion, is to draw what you enjoy. And not be harsh on yourself. That is a hard part. That's the hardest part of getting into art. Think of it this way. One of the biggest rules that I emphasize when people are just starting to get into art is you are a baby. If a toddler picked up a crayon and started drawing, you would not criticize that toddler as if they were an adult who has been doing it for years. Think about it that way. It is a matter of how long someone has spent doing it. If you have spent very little time drawing, your art is going to be a lot rougher. It is going to be lacking anatomy and shape. But that's part of the learning process. It's very similar to exercise. If you are, for example, training to run a marathon, you're not going to be able to run the marathon immediately, especially if you haven't run very much before. You're going to practice running short distances and in bursts until you eventually understand better techniques for running, breathing, learning how to take care of yourself and work out your muscles until you are eventually able to run a marathon if you keep at it. It's a muscle. It's both your brain and your hand working together to create pictures. Teddy, yeah, dopamine. I think that's the word too. Luke, it's time to jot down questions for next class session. Go on ahead. There will be a lesson hopefully coming not next week, but the week after. Keko, is mayonnaise an instrument? Anything's an instrument, baby. No sense. I like your art. I'm trying myself to get into this world. Do you know some good exercises for someone who has never done digital or traditional ever? I would say start with traditional, and same rules apply. Draw what you like, so that your brain will associate drawing with the feel-good chemical. And be kind to yourself, you know? So Grimmels, yeah, eyes, not ice. My bad, I mispronounced it. Remember, you are a baby. You are a baby. So be kind to yourself. Death, you gotta go to bed? Loving this so far, can't wait to see the end. Me too, it's almost there. We're almost finished it. Spear. Okay, I think I'll just start by trying to draw. Yeah! Also, another thing if you are learning to draw, this is very important that I explain it properly. So if you want to learn how to draw like your favorite artists, there is nothing wrong with tracing over their work to break down shapes. However, big however, do not post it, claiming it is your own artwork. If you are posting it because you're proud, you can definitely post it and go, hey, I wanted to learn how this artist does their artwork, so I traced over to break down the shapes. Like, explain that it is a traced piece if you post it. That is very important, because otherwise you might get people accusing you of tracing artwork and claiming it as your own. However, tracing is a very, very valid way to learn. I did that. I saw a bunch of comics that I really liked and a bunch of anime pictures, and I traced over them to understand how people drew them and how to break down the face shapes. It's a really, really powerful tool because you will not copy it perfectly. You will absolutely not copy it perfectly. But that's the point. You're supposed to copy it and understand the shapes, and then add your own anatomy and understand how to rotate them in 3D space, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, dopamine is a chemical that makes you feel good about finishing a job. Yeah! Redacted. What color should I change my name tag to? You decide. Your favorite color. Alrighty, there's a really cool video where a diver takes colored tubes deep underwater to show how some colors become desaturated as you go deeper. If you ever draw deep enough underwater for it, no matter, you might find it helpful. Yeah, exactly. Also, I showed up, Booze. How's it going? Chujiku. Sorry if I mispronounced that. There are many techniques that some can learn, but eventually an artist will find their own method and style. Yeah. So method and style are almost illusions, in my opinion. Now, hear me out. But before you go to explain it, this is how I interpret style and methods of doing art. So style, to a certain extent, is influenced. It's very heavily influenced by A, what sort of art the artist is consuming and enjoying, and B, what kind of drawing habits the artist has. For example, have they heavily studied anatomy? Do they want to have more loose and fluid characters? Do they want to have characters with no bones? Sometimes the style is just an artist's habit and their favorite habits coming out into a piece. So when someone says, how do you find your style? The most common answer that I like to give, which kind of covers most bases, is choose which pieces of art influence you and try to incorporate that into your art as much as possible, so it will become a habit and you will understand how to incorporate colors, shape, composition very, very well, and in the way that you like from these pieces. But it is just habit building in a strange way, you know? My only art question I can think of is how to draw the torso on top of the box method. That takes a lot of practice. Don't worry. It is good that you are drawing the box method. I think if you are getting stuck on the box method, what might help is looking down muscle breakdowns, like medical textbook anatomy, and seeing how the muscles and bones overlap each other and trying to fit that into the boxes, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, you here? Finished call with your siblings? Nice. I hope the call went well. Hi, Bluthe. Ikra, I like to do silly, quick sketches that I can laugh at for practice. Helps me when I need a break from something I've been working on for a while. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Fast, quick sketches can really help your brain relax. No sense. The thing I got a drawing tablet as a gift. Someone giving me a big motivational push, so wondering if jumping directly into digital would be a good idea. I think that's an okay idea. There's nothing really wrong with that. Digital, traditional, it is totally up to you. I recommend traditional first because it forces your brain to commit. It is a lot harder to erase on physical versus digital, where you can control Z and constantly just redraw until your brain likes it. Traditional forces you to commit, and you can see your bad habits and air quotes mistakes a lot easier because they cannot be easily edited. But yeah, if you already got a tablet, go for it. Use your tablet. see it right? It was recently certain God's birthday. It was my birthday, April 2nd. I don't know why I struggled with that for a second. I was like, my stream anniversary was April 27th, if I'm not mistaken. And then my birthday was April 2nd. So, same month, interestingly enough. Cardinal, hi! How are things going with Pretty Fish? She's going good. I'm just doing effects right now. Alright. I think maybe let's make the markings a little darker. I just gotta label that layer. Dirt features. Flow. Yeah, let's make this a little darker. Maybe purple or... That's pretty nice, actually. A little bit more turquoise stands out a bit more. Too much there. I think that looks a bit better. Yeah, I think this stands out a little bit more. Lardzak, thank you for the coffee. Guys, the birthday VOD went out today. Oh, that's why. Yeah, my VODs are delayed a little bit, just so I can pace them out a little. But yes. I just want to up the saturation, actually. Yeah, let's just up the saturation and make it slightly darker. There we go. That looks better. Okay, cool. Also, Real Fuzzy Buddies, thank you for this, the resub. Happy 2 months. Welcome on back. Redacted. As much as I love the stream, I can't pull another all-nighter. Good night. You have a good one. What's your opinion on Mothman? I think Mothman's pretty cool. Also, Carlo, you gonna lurk? Alright, take it easy. And Cam, thank you for the song redeem. Let's go. Alright. Hey, Mothman. She's so cute. Alright, quick break. Mothman appreciates this. You're appreciated. Welcome on in. Let me pause this music because there's a song redeem. I got a little singing to do. Did I? Yes, I did. Perfect. I'm gonna take a little sip. Damn, I have 150k points. I'm gonna start using it. Go for it. Here's some underwater reference. Thank you. Thank you very much, guy. Oh, they are cool. Oh, that is really cool. They changed tones underwater. Jeez, 400k. That's so much. Oh my gosh. Let's see. There's 2 songs I could sing. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna sing this song a little slower because it's so fast. It should be good. Standing here like I'm supposed to say something. Don't hold your breath. I never said I'd save you, honey. And I don't want your money. If I was you, I'd run from me or rip me open. You'll see you're not the only one who's hopeless. Be sure to put your faith in something more. I'm just a girl and you're not as alone as you feel. We all got problems, don't we? We all need heroes, don't we? But rest assured there's not a single person here who's worthy. Don't let me let you down. Hey baby, I'm not your superhuman. And if that's what you want, I'd hate to let you down. I got your hopes up, now I got you hoping that I'm gonna be the one to let you down. Oh, it's such a long and awful lonely fall down from this pedestal that you keep putting me on. What if I fall on my face? What if I make a mistake? If it's okay, a little grace would be appreciated. Remember how we used to like ourselves. What little light that's left, we need to keep it sacred. I know that you're afraid to let all the dark escape you, but we could let the light illuminate these hopeless places. Just let me let you down. Hey baby, I'm not your superhuman, and if that's what you want, I'd hate to let you down. I got your hopes up, now I got you hoping that I'm gonna be the one to let you down. La 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 la. Oh no, wait, you're a hero. You're wasting all your faith on me. Oh no, I know where this goes. Think it's safe to say your savior doesn't look a thing like me. La 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 la. Don't let me let you down. Hey baby, I'm not your superhuman, and if that's what you want, I'd hate to let you down. I got your hopes up, now I got you hoping that I'm gonna be the one that lets you down. Hey baby, I'm not your superhuman, and if that's what you want, I'd hate to let you down. I got your hopes up, now I got you hoping that I'm gonna be the one that lets you down. Man, Paramore has been absolutely taking over my playlists. That was called Idol Worship. I think it's from... I forgot what their album's called. Dang it. It was a good album, though. I think it's their self-titled album? Yeah. Ah, thank you. I'm glad y'all liked it. Bam, 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 bam. Let's go back to art, baby. And Cam, thank you for the song reading, by the way, and thank you for waiting. The Phantom Gob Hand is bound to come back. 1 second. There it is. Oh, we got it. You can't bring my hopes down. You're a super goblin, not a superhuman. And I have faith in you that your singing will become the same level as Moon, if not there already. Let's go. Listen, when Moon and I were singing Paramore songs in the car, ooh, it made me real happy. Also, Kioski, thank you so much for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're having a good evening. In today's art stream, we see a mermaid trying to catch a Navy diver from drowning. She's just worried about him. She doesn't want him to get hurt. All right, we're gonna start working on... Ooh, let's start working on the water texture. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna show y'all how I do water textures. It is a weird technique. For the most part, I don't know how to explain it, so I'm just gonna show y'all. So just gonna start off with random waves. Even more. And then a little bit more, and then deselect some. Just gonna do circles. We're gonna make them really random shapes too. Wah. Dang it, in today's stream we see it. Please, Miss Mermaid, give me a chance. Listen, are we gonna risk it for a fish lady? Maybe. You don't know what I'll do. So yeah, just start making random selection. I don't know how I do it either. Sometimes you just gotta follow your gut with art. My brain just went, ooh, maybe I'll watch Demon Slayer later. Maybe just to decompress. Alright, that's not bad. And then we're gonna fill this with white. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. We're gonna start cleaning it up a little bit. Thing is, I would risk it for way less. Force, thank you for the posture check. Okay, oh, like the water surface texture. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's water surface texture. We're gonna do that first. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not an expert at drawing textures. So we're just going by whatever my brain can remember of how to draw textures. Which, in hindsight, not that much, but you know, this is a practice make perfect situation, I think. You're not gonna be good at everything the first time you try, so just try to do it. Now we're going to stretch it. Yeah, we're just gonna... I'm not gonna stretch it too much. We're just gonna squash it. Okay, that'll be good. We're gonna put it behind everyone. Oop, not in there. That is the wrong folder. Below here. Now we're going to just absolutely destroy the opacity. And... Does this work? No, this absolutely does not work. Well, maybe not absolutely does not work. This works okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. I think I can copy and paste it and do this. Then flip it horizontally. It's not the exact same, and then lower the opacity even more. Little bit of a water cheat right there. If you're deep underwater, it won't be much. Yeah, that's my thought. So I'm gonna make it really, really light just to have implications that there's water over there. But I'm also going to add some below for a little bit of texture. Is this the exact way to do it? No. However, I'm learning. So I'm gonna be nice to myself. I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna add, make them both overlay layers, so they're not super visible, but also Gaussian blur them. There we go. Stretch them a little bit, just add a little bit more texture to the water. We can also make them multiplies. Nope. Make it darker. Yeah, I want to make it super dark. There we go. Okay, that looks a little better. Just a little something to add a bit more texture under the water. Look, guys, I use Clip Studio 1.0. Great, thank you for the 100 shinies. I can only drop by to see this cute drawing and amusing gobble. I have brought a snow cone for you in chat. I love snow cones! I like snow cones a lot. Actually, putting the surface texture in the light of the characters would be a cool way to do it. Yeah, that would be a pretty cool way. Let's see. Put the surface texture on light. Yeah. Might have to do that in a little bit. For now, I'm going to add particle effects and then add that later. Imagine drawing water is usually way up there in technical difficulty. Depends on who you ask, honestly. Some artists, I'm sure, are super skilled at drawing water. I am not one of those artists, but that's okay. The glue brush for drawing glue. The glue brush. We don't talk about the glue brush. That's for personal use only. Tanopolis, thank you for the breathe and hydrate. Let's go. I'm gonna take a sip of my Coke. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. As an Easter egg, you should paint the diver's box to look like a Nezuko box. That would be cute, but we were gonna make it like a delivery eats. So we're deciding on names right now. Part of it might actually come down to like what can I fit on the side of this box, but still, good ideas to have. Also, Boris, thank you for the posture check. Oh, can you hear the little bit of excitement when we take a sip? I don't usually have sweet drinks. I usually... My parents were very, very smart about their house in that they did not keep any soda in the house. So, like, as a kid, if we wanted a sweet drink, it was usually orange juice or water. Those were, like, the main two. And my dad, really into tea. So it was also tea. Soda was definitely not something inside our house. So now that I'm an adult, I can buy soda. I have bought a single... Actually, I didn't even buy this soda. This was at a family gathering. I took one soda from a family gathering and went, this is my treat for later. Is that weird? I don't know. You decide. So adorable, I can't stand it. Can't believe Honey stole soda from her own family. I had it with permission. My auntie went, oh, take some. We have so many in the fridge. What's your favorite soda? I like root beer. Does that count? Root beer soda? Honestly, with how much sugar is in a single drink, it's more than actual sweets. Yeah. My parents knew this and they didn't want us getting too many cavities. So they made sure we mostly had water. Hi, Dragon. Still holding strong on that conky cola. Yeah. Honey stole from her family? How could you? Is it stealing if you have permission? Alright, let's add light rays. I gotta make a new folder, actually. There we go. Wait, what just happened? Oh, wait. I realized what happened. Somehow this being inside the layer messes it up. I gotta keep it separate. Alright, let's do the light. Light underwater is gonna be interesting. I haven't done it before, so I'm kind of making a guess based on memory. I also have Coca-Cola right now. Ooh, nice. Coke buddies. Most of the time, we just have juice or water. On occasion, we have soda, but not an all the time thing. Yeah, exactly. Family was pretty health conscious growing up, so soda was not really something inside my house. I went to visit my cousins in the States once, and they had a soda with breakfast. It was really weird to me. Oh, yeah. I have also never really had soda with breakfast, though. Like, that's not that common, I don't think. So, soda with breakfast? That's so sweet. Mountain, I've seen Jumpster drink, like, Gatorade first thing in the morning. And Mountain Dew, I think. Someone was drinking Mountain Dew in the morning. But Coke? Coke in the morning? Like, it's caffeine. But, like, at that point, just get a coffee or something. Or, like, tea. Dang, the reason soft drinks have been so popular in the US is due to the history of lead pipes being unhealthy. Soda definitely more healthy than lead water. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Who has soda with breakfast? Well, not me, but apparently some people do. I can't really say it's a morning drink from anyone I know. Fair. Fair. I would also say it is not a morning drink. You draw a 68 Mustang for my grandkids? Sorry, I don't know what cars are. Mountain Dew. It's so sweet. Dingus. I'd leave out little things for Honey to try and take. Let her think she's being mischievous when my intention was for her to have it the whole time. You just start hiding saltwater taffies all over the place and go like, she's being sneaky. I bet she's gonna keep these for later. Because I absolutely will. Listen, the Easter egg hunt was my favorite things as a kid. Galahad, get some rest. Soda for breakfast, you can't? Maybe. No, wait, we never had soda for breakfast. Not even for camping. Like... Yeah, we just had water. We would just have bottled water that we'd bring. Love your glasses. Thank you, Passive Root. Alright, I gotta turn on a light really quick, because I just realized I didn't turn on my face cam light. Honestly though, tracking without the face cam light, not bad. Not bad at all. But it could be better. It could be even crisper. What's that? I banged my headphones. It's fine. I'm okay. There we go. Much better. Are you really streaming if you don't have a bright makeup light pointed directly into your eyes? No? That's what I thought. Like we're on news, so it still counts as breakfast. I mean, counts as breakfast. I still would not drink soda. Gotta try Mountain Dew's new limited edition flavor. Summer Freeze. Flavored like bomb pops from ice cream trucks. So sweet. Listen, I got a Coke. That's already sweet enough for me. Like my teeth, I can feel my teeth just like squeaking against each other. It's too much. And I've had my fill, and this can, half empty. But if I don't drink it, it's gonna go flat. So this is like my sweet thing for the week. I'm not drinking any more sweet stuff for the rest of the week. Dingus, I'm way ahead of you. I love bacon. Bacon is real good. I love bacon. Even VTubers need a LED light burn in their retinas. Ironic. The things we do for streams. Burning our retinas. Alright, let's do light. Light is going to be an interesting one because it disperses the further underwater you go. And it also loses its luster the deeper it goes, so... I'm gonna have to figure this one out. Trying to make it look natural as well, that's a little tricky. Let's use the foreground transparent tool. We're just gonna make slightly yellow light, and... Not bad, okay, a bit further. Well, actually, that's not too bad. Do this first. Maybe a bit further? Yeah, okay, that works. Spotlight. We're gonna copy and paste this just in case. And filter Gaussian blur. There's a lot of Gaussian blurs down here. Let's actually, really quickly, free transform. I want the light to be coming a bit more from where the scuba diver's at, so it has a little bit better focus. One sec. Clip Studio Paint froze. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to make it a glow layer. It's pizza! Joker's at, thank you for the ear wiggles. Just an idea for the next Mermaid art, have it the second part to this where she's giving the diver a big hug. Oh, that's so cute. That sounds adorable. Moist pizza, wet pizza. Blah. Also, Jeffman, thank you for the resub. Happy 19 months. You feeling old? Welcome to the club, baby. You've been here for 19 months. I've been streaming for 24. Last tuned in when you had just started the line art. It's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. We've been working on it. Is this the names? Okay. I'm gonna move this layer up here. There we go. Okay. Now the light, we're gonna make it a little bit 20% opacity? No, let's make it 30. That's pretty cute. Now I want to put it above this, and we're gonna copy. No, wait. Yeah, copy and paste this. Okay, we're gonna readjust this a little bit. Make it a little bit more closer to the same direction as where the light is coming from. Go. This and this. There we go. I think this hard light can be a little less harsh. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Lighting's there. Wah. We got some particle effects to do. I think the fish should be behind the mermaid in terms of lighting. Let's put it here. Yeah, that way they're being affected by the light a little bit more. Yeah, I think, well, yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Okay. Also, Dingus, thank you for the 100 shinies. Oh, I just realized the hype train. I didn't realize it. I got so caught up in making sure the lighting direction was correct. Also, Grey Wolf, thank you for the 200 shinies. Nice. If you could add a waiver to the light. Ooh, a waiver to the light. Ooh, ooh. How would you add waiver to the light? I mean, it's Holy Diver. Man, I gotta watch Jolene's season. It was a sneaky hype train. Yeah, Dingus. I see you. I see you there, bud. Don't think you can get away with that. Dingus! Thank you for the gifted sub to the Koomchuck. What a name. Good, because I like being seen by you. Couldn't even do it for that long. Coward. Coward. Honey, you're a coward. Ah. I'm good. I'm good. Meanwhile, in an alternative universe, Goblin VTuber Honey, she/her, plays FromSoft games and draws art to do whatever tickles her fancy that day. Wait, that's our universe. And that's here. We're still working on the name for her. But yeah, ooh, what a name. Dingus, thank you for the gifted sub to Vanderwolf. Thank you very, very much. This is the last stream on today if Twitch... What if Honey Goblin have? I don't know what that means, but... Oh gosh. Plugbear, thank you for the 100 shinies. Look at her. She's nervous. Connie starting contest. Loser is the cutest. Go. Huh. Oh no, I already need a blank. I already need a... This is why I could not have my ears rigged to my eyes. I blink way too frequently. They would be twitching non-stop. It's okay, I blinked even sooner. Let's go, Dingus! You're the cute one! Let's go! Welcome in, cutie. It's because you're the cutest. I just blink. My eyes get dry too easily. I gotta blink to keep them all wet. Chojuku, thank you for the 100 shinies. Is that a Hydronicete? And Straubs, thank you for the 100 shinies. Dang it. Since the main light source is coming from above, the diver and shadows underneath and the mermaid should be tilted a little bit as well. Yeah, exactly. I tilted the mermaids a little bit. I didn't really add one for the diver, but I probably should. Also, Kioski, thank you for the 100 shinies. I'm gonna take another sip. Big old peepers need more surface area to get dry. Exactly. It's my birthday, and your gift to me is to admit you're cute. Them's the rules. Darth Cerberus. Happy birthday! Because it's your birthday, and this only works once, so congratulations, you claimed it. I must admit that I am cute because it's Darth Cerberus' birthday. Can't do it anymore. Darth Cerberus won. There you go. No more of those. Dingus, thank you for the gifted sub to Darth Cerberus. Jokers, thank you for the 200 shinies. Does Mermaid have a name yet? Nah. She might not ever have a name. She might just be a mermaid. A mermaid. Alright, let's see. Let's add particle effects. Some particle effects. And then... Have a very merry on birthday, honey. I will. Oh, jeez. Vulcan, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very, very much. Good evening to you. Whew. There's the reaction. Yeah, I was thinking about particle effects, and then I looked up and there was a notification. I was like, oh. Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see it. Too generous. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you very much. My name is impossible to pronounce as it's in whale speak. Exactly. I could not speak it with my goblin tongue. Also, Grey Wolf, thank you for the 100 shinies. Blending left and right zigzag with widening at lower depth. Oh, zigzags. Let me check my chat. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. My mods are sending me so many references. I'm like, yes! I understand now. Goblin tongue too floppy. Flops around too much, see? Also, Jasper. I vote for Priscilla. Priscilla's a cute name. Quickly chat level 10 hype train. Fucking no! Fucking no! You don't gotta do that. It's already at level 5. That is already a lot. Thank you very, very much. It's funny when Honey's so focused on her work, she doesn't notice something right away, only to notice it later and get flustered. My brain only have one thought at a time. It's like a hot potato. I'm juggling constantly. Gary, this piece got... Yeah, buddy. This piece is looking good. This piece is looking pretty good. I got particle effects to do, though. We're not even done yet. Where are my particle effects? This one? No, that's gauze. Sand. Friction? Friction might actually be kind of good for now. Maybe not friction, actually. Its particles are too large. Glitter circle? Oh, look! They're little glitter circles and crosses. Oh, that's cute. That's actually really cute. I think I'm gonna use that, actually. I was gonna use like a sand particle, but this is adorable. And then make it an overlay layer. Maybe not an overlay layer, maybe there's a glow layer. No, too much. Soft light? That's not bad, that's not bad. It looks so nice in the light. Yeah, Gary, exactly. It looks so cute and soft in the light. I love it. Just add a little something extra. Far left sunbeams get cut off since it is the edge before you transform it. Oh, far. Oh, they did. You were right. Thank you. Absolutely missed that. Good eye. It's not this one. That's for fish. There we go. There's light. Use a regular blur for this one. What if I actually delete this? And then fingertip blur this. That's not bad either. Took a shower contemplating if I'm vain? Showering's good for you, homie. If the goop balls were an MMO, Honey would be the tiniest snake. I would be teeny. I would be the hardest person to hit. Also, Jims, thank you for the resub. Happy 18 months. Welcome on back. And also, Grey Wolf, thank you for the 300 shinies. Just to encourage your art. You and art. Thank you. I am very encouraged. Thank you very much. Jeez. Could just grab an existing race stretch. Oh, that's true. I could have just done that. Absolutely right. Let me see. Oh, you know what I should do? I want to adjust the color of the background a little bit. Because she's already this kind of blue, so I want to make it... Oh, that is really cool. But I want to make it a little bit more green. Maybe not that green. Because if it's this blue, it's almost too similar of blue to her skin tone. So if I just make it a little bit greener... I can make it darker too. The saturation maybe? Get a little lighter. Yeah, this looks a bit better. I can also adjust the shadow? Shade? Yeah. Okay, same thing here. This is the one, and this is the one. Yeah, okay. I want to adjust it so it's a bit more green. Yeah, a little bit more green, not too green though. Yeah, this looks a bit better. Same thing with this one. Okay, cool. This looks a bit better. Yeah, it's a good green. I think you're right. Is your avatar short because you're mad tall IRL? Nah. My counters and my my cabinets are too tall for me. I need step ladders to get things off of a lot of very normally reachable shelves. I'm small! My friends could pick me up. I was genuinely surprised when my friends could pick me up. I was like, oh no! Jumpster picked me up. Oh no. Up top, 3'5". Let's go, buddy. I have a step ladder. I never knew my real. That's a good one. Honey built like a baked bean. Oh. I'm always convinced artists are just wizards. They wave their pen over a canvas and things just magically appear and look awesome. Then Laura, you know what? I think art is genuinely the closest thing we have to magic in this world. It is something that cannot be quantified or measured in terms of worth or how much time it takes. And it's not something that you can just print and onto a piece of paper and it's done. It takes a lot of work and skill and time to hone it. I genuinely think it's really close to magic. Move to New Zealand, get yourself a hobble hole. I wanna. Oh, buddy, you don't think I don't wanna? I would love to live in a little hobbit town with my homies. I could see them every day and we could just hang out and just grow food and play video games and exist. And that sounds really nice. Sleepy Dunwich, thank you for the sub for 3 months. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely time. Thank you. Things to be lifted by a goofball or to lift a goofball. Both quite enjoyable. I picked up Jumpster and then Jumpster picked me up. She returned the favor in kind. In this world, it's lift or be lifted, and I'm going to the gym, buddy. Red attitude, plug bear. Dingus, then I am magicless, but I'm environed with magical. Well, performance is also an art. And Dingus, you are a streamer who can also sing, which I think is pretty magical. The act of creation itself, in terms of art, so like embroidery, design, Cooking even, drawing, singing, dancing, even entertaining. Those are arts. And they are incredibly difficult. But I think they are very much the closest thing to magic we may ever see. Or ever kind of understand. The Goofball Gamer Commune, the content compound, we're going for it! Yeah, Gary, let's go! I want it! Dingus, I've kind of accepted I can't realistically carve time out of it for it. That's okay. That's not something to be harsh on yourself about, you know? You do what you can with the time you got. Bugbear, thank you for the 100 shinies. It's for the content commune fund. Let's go! I want to live with my friends! How did Jummy pick you up? Was it bridal style? It was not bridal style. It was like... You know what? No. It was like a sack of potatoes. I just wrapped my arms around Jumpster and lifted her up. She just lifted me up and threw me over her shoulder. Let me take a little sip. Thank you so much, Tomb Chugger. Let me sip my Coke. Firemen carry the gob. Exactly. Alright, let's see. I think because of this green, I gotta make the water light a little bit lighter. Where did I put it? There it is. A little bit more apparent. Yeah, maybe 25 and 20? No. Put it back down to 15. Even 10. 10's pretty good. The tactile action of making something creatively is really good for your brain. Same with learning a language. Do them if you can. Yeah, exactly. I think if you can, do it. What's everyone's opinion on half-orc race in D&D? Could be fun. Do it. And Kioski, thank you for the posture check. What? As a wise man once said, Shadow Wizard Money Gang, we love casting spells. Dingus, I think perhaps even more magical is friendship. You can make both time as well as life's troubles disappear for a while. Take it to a whole other plane of existence, love. Yeah. Friends really do make everything more bearable. They really do. Real, thank you for the 200 shinies. Not to brag, but you described life on the Riz. Is that what it's like? Huh. Got an old hydrate? Oh, thank you, guy. I'll take another sip of my Coke. Thank you very much. Whew. Almost done this. I'll probably finish it close to the end of the stream. So what's it like being a wizard? Pretty cool. Pretty boss. Alright. We added those particle effects. They're fairly small, but like, look at how cute they are. You know? Like, magic. Just magical. I'm gonna add another one. We're gonna call it Particle 2. And we're gonna make the particles a little more apparent this time. Particle size 17. Yeah, we're gonna make it 95. Oh, that's really cool, actually. I like that a lot. Oh, look at how cute it is. I'm a sucker for shoujo backgrounds, so particle effect brushes. Ooh, yes, buddy. Oh, yes. Yes! Get it in there! Is it accurate to life? No. Does it need to be? No. This brush makes me happy. It comes with Clip Studio, too. She's so cute! Ah! I love her. Makes everything better. Alright, if I soft light it, it's... let's hard light. And then reduce opacity to 70%. It's so cute! It's so cute! Ah! It's 1000% more magical now. Exactly! It's more magical. Don't there are fish that live in caves and have no eyes? Well, how will they see the sea? Immense. Thank you for the breathe. Seeing a slight tangent, but part of ADHD regarding lack of emotional regulation can also result in overwhelming feelings of happiness. Hence why it can be brought to happy tears just from talking to friends. Oh. It can be rough, but it can also be beautiful sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. On the plus side, feeling happy is pretty good. It feels pretty good. So did the Coke make you anxious or focused? That's a real question. I think it made me a little focused, but then again, I cannot completely tell. I don't quite have a headache yet. But maybe that's because I haven't drank too much. Like, I'm still at half a can. We shall see. Those you know those underground things in Amphibia? The ohms. Oh, the ohms! Oh. I can do 1 caffeine drink per day for a headache. I try not to do too much. Let's see. Trying to think of what else to add. Reconnect your file drive. I did. What? I did reconnect my file drive. Stop it. Stop it. I back up my files like a good kid. I may be new here, but you're already a comfy streamer in my eyes, and being here lurking and just watching brings me comfy vibes. Thanks, Assassin. You're more than welcome to lurk as long as you feel like it. I hope you have the loveliest time here. My brain tried to mix 2 sentences together, so I stuttered a bit. Just an idea for the name? Draw a logo on the box and use the delivery service name in the tweet. Ooh. Perhaps, yeah. Seen the gold bikini trend that's going around? I think Cove did something for that. My roommate draws mostly swimsuits. So I get to see some of the fun trends floating around, but I haven't had time to participate in them. Okay, listening to Honeycup. Comfy. I'm glad I get to share some comfy vibes. Alright, so I'm trying to think of anything else to add. I think I need to add something to the diver. Yeah, I think just upping that there. Getting there, I'm getting there. Let's see, what if I delete this? Blur it a little bit. I think that looks not quite there, but I think I'm getting closer for that. Box. Face, okay. We're gonna make this a little lighter because it stands out a little too much. There we go. Okay. And then same thing for the line art. There we go. Okay, that looks a bit better. Maybe reduce the driver shine or whiten it up a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But it looks... the shine is really good there. Yeah, if I reduce the shine slightly... to 75%? Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh, right, the diver doesn't have shade below it. So let's do that real quick. I'm gonna do a little trick. Doesn't need to be too fancy, just a little bit of a shadow layer. And then we're gonna blur it here. Stretch it a bit so that it covers properly. And then we're going to soft light it. Now we gotta clean it up real quick. Just out this way for the light, this way a little bit for the light. The shade is a little too purple, gotta make it more blue. Yeah, I think this looks better. Kioski, it is magic! Yes! Bam, bam. Immense, thank you for the breathe reading. That's pretty good. Yeah, maybe stretching it works a little better. Still looks a little desaturated to me. That's green. I want more blue. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then we're gonna blur it. There we go. A little more subtle. Hi, Moon! How are you? Keep it amazing. Thank you, Moon! Thank you! I'm so glad. Look at it. Look at all the sparkles. There's so many sparkles. She's so cute. Love her. Money fast create lore of this mermaid in 1 minute. She was lonely and she decided one day she was going to be brave and go visit the surface, and someone dropped a smartphone on her head and she ordered pizza. The end. Or is it? Perhaps she wants more than a little pizza for a snack. Also, Moon, I saw some of the work you were doing on Petra's little wah. The little wah guy. It looks so good. It looks so good. I love how the accessories add a sense of scale from the anchor of the octopus. Yeah! Just a little bit of size to show that she's a big lady. It's real big. Blast, thank you for the sub to Moon. Thank you so much. Yeah, I passed it off to her this afternoon. Yeah, I heard. I think she's using it on stream now, but I can't recall. Diapers are friends, not food. Sure. Sure. Tell that to the hungry mermaid. She's gonna show it on Wednesday? Nice! Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, you know what I should do? I don't think of anything else I can add, because she looks completely rendered. I think I need to texture this guy a little bit. Because right now she looks nice and pretty rendered. He looks a little... like he needs a little pop of something. So, texture. I could probably just use a brush. A brush overlay layer should be good. Use dry gouache for that. And we're going to just add a little bit of texturing to the metal pieces. Absolutely love. Yeah, look at the little guy. Look at him. He's so cute. It's folds to the joints in the suit. Yeah, probably add some folds. Yeah, you're right. Folds there. Endless Days. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. You're playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Nice. Hope you enjoyed that game. I've been told that Jedi is that the game that's really, really good? I can't recall. Someone was mentioning one of the Star Wars games was really, really good and reminded them of a FromSoft game. If she was able to order pizza on a smartphone, a person that dropped it is amazing, considering her finger size to screen. Good point. Maybe it was a tablet, you know? Hard light overlay. A little bit more texture. I'm just gonna add a little bit more random texture here. Let's see. Maybe another one. Yeah, but I'll change the color a little bit. Make it less purple. Yeah. And yeah, he's got a little more texture now. A little rusted texture to him. Guys, I still have a key for the first game if you want. I'm good. I'm good. That's the kind of souls you want? Yeah, Jedi Fall. Oh, Jedi Fallen Order. Gotcha. Scuba the PC port is buggy. That's what I've heard. Jedi Fallen Order and yeah, Jedi Survivor. Okay. Ooh, right. Severing. Let's try the multiply. You're right. Multiply. Ooh. I like that actually. It's a little grimy. Nice. Okay, okay. Dick, thank you. I remember when you'd order pizza on your Wii. You could order pizza on the Wii? Magic. I can absolutely imagine a series of art where the diver is delivering to different mermaids in different locations. That sounds so cute. Oh. Oh no, that sounds adorable. Oh. Oh no, I might have to draw that. Oh no. What if the diver's delivering to a bunch of like mer ladies in like a pond, like the really small ones, like, you know, minnows? Oh. Oh no, that sounds really cute. Oh. The Mermaid Mealtime Collection. Oh. Shoot, that might be what we do later. We might be doing that a little bit. You feel like trying to catch him? Well, I'm gonna write a logo on the box, and it's gonna be a meal delivery system. Sleepy! Just wanted to just pass by real quick to say thank you. Times have been a little bit hard, but watching your streams while working on some things have really helped. So honestly, thank you very much. Thank you, Sleepy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I can absolutely imagine a series of art with the driver delivering to different mermaids. I already read that, but it's still such a good idea. Grey Wolf, thank you for the 100. Good night, all. VR kisses the forehead and left cheek. Thank you. Good night. I hope you have a good rest. Thanks, Dragon. We won't tell. I'm glad you like the art. Diver delivering to the Kraken. Oh, that could be cute. Okay, let me see. Before I get too caught up in the ideas, I think I need to adjust the line art for the mermaid skirt. I gotta think of anything else I need to adjust before I can call this piece done. Yes. There we go. Okay, so gotta... Would it be better if it was lighter or darker? Probably darker. Not too much darker, but a little bit, yeah. That's pretty cute. Piece is gorgeous. Thank you, Jasper. Looks like some official concept art for a brand new Disney movie. That could be pretty cute. Oh, she's so adorable. She's so pretty. Yeah, it's Minecraft equal the best game in the world? Subjective, but I can see why, yeah. Alright, let's see. Wonder what kind of mermaid would order that kind of food. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe one that's a little hungry. Basically a Lucas sequel, I think. Oh yeah, I do like Lucas designs. They're really cool. Hi Evan. Hi Minnie. Body tattoos are peak character design. I love body tattoos like this. They're so pretty. Yeah. I must away. I have to take my sister to work. Have a safe drive. See you later, Vastus. Bathos. Thank you for the chill vibes and cute comments. No worries. Thanks for coming. All right. I think we're good. I just got to choose the delivery name. All right. Let's see. What were the name options we had here? Now, the thing we have to keep in mind is how many characters can I fit onto this box? Because I want it to appear smaller. Probably around here. So what can I do? Get the fishes, sea dash, reef dash, anchor eats, coast mates, fast fish. H2Go is really good, but it's not, it's almost there because it's short. Scuba's pretty good. Scuba eats is good. Uber driver, it has the word Uber or diver, so maybe not. Let's see. Aqua eats, dive and dash. Eats in big letters in that square. Cute. Oop. But, Scuba could fit in with just a big S. What if instead of like this, it was like this? So if I just did, whoop. Scuba? It's not gonna be this visible, but it does fit. Okay, so Scuba fits. Scuba Eats. Scuba Eats is pretty good. Let me try Scuba Eats. Let me do this. Because here's the thing. When it's zoomed out and this small, not too many people are going to be able to read it, so I want to make sure it's legible. Hell yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like the harpoon earring. Scuba Eats is pretty good. This one isn't too bad. Right here. Scuba Eats. Okay, we got Scuba Eats. Let's see. Hook, line, and pizza. Yeah, Scuba Eats pretty good. You pull on your top favorites? It's less of a because Aqua Eats is good too. It's more of a how many letters can I fit while still making it legible? I'm just trying to imagine it. Because like from this far away, can y'all read it? Or is it not legible? Fish food? Fish food. Scuba like the dog Scooby-Doo. He does look like a Scooby-Doo diver. Maybe centered in the middle going sideways? I'm torn between making it legible and choosing a good name, you know? I can read Scuba Eats? Okay, good. The more you look at it, the more little details you find. It's one of those things. True. It could be one of those pieces where it's like we can add as many details as we like, and it just gets better the more you stare at it. If you steal design cues from the actual logo, it'll be readable without being legible. True. Let's see. Oh, true, actually. Looking in mod chat and guys providing the best references. Let's see. Take the design cues. So like this. Scuba Eats. Do it like that, and then I hide it on the box layer. It would look like this. Cuba Eats? Maybe not. Let's see. I could cheat it a little bit. Actually, what if I instead... What if I grab the box? Put everything into a box layer. Move the box over slightly. Just make it a bigger delivery box. She's a big lady. She needs big delivery. I'm gonna have to readjust the shade though. Yeah, if I just make it a little bigger. And I reprint it so that my handwriting's a little bit more legible, that's pretty good. Cuba eats the Caribbean. Gotta use the text tool to get obnoxious Silicon Valley font. Ah, true. I hate the text tool though. Of all the things CS Paint has, the text tool has not been very useful for me. Like, there's a reason I literally use my handwriting to make my schedules. But I will adjust this. Let's see. See. How do you do those things? Stop getting distracted, honey. But also, I don't remember how to do it. No, that's not how you do it. Oop. Alaska, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 5 months. Welcome back. I was evacuated from my house the past 5 days before a forest fire. Now I can get back to work. I hope you're okay. I really hope you're okay. Also, severing access. Thank you for the ear wiggles. Whack. Okay. I just rasterized the text as big as transform as needed. Oh, gotcha. Honey could never make it as a real middle schooler. I know. I know. Hey, thank you. Glad you like the art. And Blood Asp, thanks for the hydrate. Time for more Coke. It's almost too much now. I have a third left and I still gotta drink it. One sec. Hopefully this doesn't keep me up too late. And Downopolis, thank you for the posture check. Nice. Maybe have the scuba eats going to point towards the back of the box so it has a subtle pop to it. Point towards the back of the box. Let me actually write this. Here, we'll try the text tool. Let's see. What is the font? Georgia? Impact, maybe. Why is it backwards? What? Studio, what the heck? Yes, the words would be like one of this. Oh, yeah. Ooh. It aligns by default because Japanese program. Oh, gotcha. Okay, this font is fine, but I want this. And let's see what other fonts there are. Georgia? That one's not bad. It's very... this was actually okay too. Corbel? What font? Calibri? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Sans serif, maybe. Okay. Let's see if I can find the right font for it. Aerial works okay? Ugh. Okay, let's try aerial. Oh, actually, that works pretty good. Yeah, you're right, guy. Thanks. Just looking up reference. Go for Comic Sans. Just out of curiosity, let's see what Comic Sans looks like for fun. You know? Ah, stop deleting it. Comic Sans has a special place in my heart. But Scuba Eats is probably good. Andrew, do you know you're my favorite VTuber? Thank you! That is high praise. Being someone's favorite VTuber is kind of insane. There's so many VTubers. I am your favorite? What? That's a huge compliment. Scuba Eats. Scuba Eats. Okay, nope. Okay, now we move it. And now it goes there. Still legible? Maybe if I just... Something about the word scuba is throwing my brain off, though. Huh. Much love, honey, coming from all the way from the Caribbean. Hi, Nico Taco. I hope you're having a good time. Scuba Eats. Something about the word scuba is throwing me off now. I think I've been staring at the word too long. You know when you stare at a word too long? And it starts to look wrong? EP Eats. Maybe it's the font, yeah. Why am I designing a fake brand? Why am I doing this to myself? This... Just make it bold. Fixes everything. For some reason this works a little better. Okay. What if I draw a little fish down there? I'm adding so much to this box. Alright, let's see. I just draw a little fish. Hire me. Let me design your logos. Look at how good I can draw them. What about side serve delivery? Wouldn't be too bad. That's not... Now that I've used this... Oh, I'll leave it as Scuba Eats for now. I think this will be okay. Graphic design is my passion. Let's turn this off. I think I want to make it... Because right now it's all white. So let's make it a little darker. Yeah, that looks a bit better. So it's not as prominent, but can still read. Alright. Anything else we're gonna add? Oh, I know. Bam, bam, bam. The Uber logo has a circle and not a fancy 8. Oh, really? Yeah. Maybe do Scuba Eats? Oh, with periods? What does Scuba stand for? Soren, I believe you are one of the greats. To me, you are one of my favorites, and I'll always be excited to see you live. Thank you, Soren. It's really, really kind of you to say. Because it's an acronym I've never... Oh, Scuba really has... Oh, okay. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Oh, okay, let's try that then. Yeah, I can totally adjust that. That might fix it for my brain. Let me try. Scuba Eats. And if I scooch it over, or if I make it a little thinner, how's that look? Bit better? And I'd love to break this to you. You're a lot of people's favorite streamer. Ah! Thank you. That's very, very cool. Oh, Dingus, your scuba is here. Your scuba is here. Yeah, maybe a little higher. I think you're right. Let's see. Let's get you up slightly. Yeah, just so it reads a little better. Scuba eats. Yeah, let's go. I think I can. There we go. Need to clean that up slightly so the edge of the box are more, they show better. I think I need to add lighting to this octopus, actually. Yeah, she needs a little bit more lighting on her. Specifically the octopus, though. Otherwise, he just looks a little too flat. Cute. Cute! Oh, it's so cute! Straubs, thank you for the gifted sub, by the way. And Uncaged, thank you for the breathe redeem. Oh yeah. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. I know what to name the octopus. Name him Bob. 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 Okay, let's see. Missing. Oh, but yeah, she's so cute. This piece is so cute. I'm super proud of how it turned out. I'm just trying to think of anything else I'm missing before I call it done. You have Futara as a default font. It's way closer. Oh, okay. Futura. Let me try Futura. We're gonna get close. We're gonna get as close to as a brand as we can. Futura. No, there's no Futura. There's only Franklin Gothic Medium. Okay, so we'll leave it at that for now. Scooby Eats isn't too bad. Actually, what? Stop going back to it, honey. Italics? Ooh. Something about italics feel good for my brain. Yes! One of the ones I installed. Oh, gotcha. Do the mermaid hugging the diver and Fenner just... that sounds so cute! Oh, that sounds adorable. Maybe the air bubbles? Air bubbles! Oh! Yes! Thank you, Whispers. Okay, because yeah. We definitely need some air bubbles. Coming for the diver. Okay. Ooh, alright. How shall we do... bubbles? Italic scratches that itch in Honey's brain? Yeah, it does. You know you gotta keep it up. Bold Comic Sans. Oh, if only I were so brave. Let's see. There's... do we have bubbles? This is a brush, because why not? X. Bloodstains. Bloodstains, no bubbles. Might just have to do it manually. Alright. That's fine with me. Let's see. Start with this. Just need to create a small cluster and then I can copy and paste them real easy. Man, I have a hankering to watch Demon Souls after this. Ooh, I'm excited. Also, Cully Street, thank you for the 100 shinies. Add some more salt to this ocean. Get it in there. Add more buoyancy to this little guy. Also, Shadow or Autumn, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 3 months. Welcome on back. One I don't think is downloaded is TW sent MT in bold. Oh, I think this is good though. I think we can leave that for now. I wanna get going on the effects. Couple more bubbles. Glow? No? Okay, that's fine. And then we're gonna do this. Drink it a little bit. Almost done manually making bubbles. Oh, I'm just gonna stretch my neck a little bit. Actually, the light should be coming from over here. There we go, quick bubbles. And then we're going to copy and paste them. %. This at 50%. And merge the two. When in doubt, copy and pasting is very valid. Can add more so they cluster up a bit better. What place is this? If you exclamation point lo-fi, you will find it. So beautiful and cute, it makes me think of that ocean as a magical place, instead of the terror of the normal sea and my trauma of being eaten by a fish in a video game of Nintendo. Oh. Oh, the world is full of whimsy and magical things, and then you remember the depths of the ocean that we have yet to tread. Got a chance to see the stream, it's looking lovely. Thank you, Nunovo! Thank you very much! We're adding bubbles. I love doing bubbles. They're relaxing. Alright, let's see. Any more bubbles I need to do? Maybe a couple more. Why not? Yeah, a couple more around his feet. Oh yeah, Coke really makes me hyper-focus. Nice. Cool. Cool. Either that or it's just late and my brain has hit this nice level of too tired to overthink things. Night Uncaged! Get some sleep! I know there are a little ways under the water, but would there be a butt in the boat view in the surface? Yes, I am cheating it though. I feel like if I added a boat, it would distract too much from the actual piece, so we're pretending it's there. Bitey, love the stream, but it might fall asleep. Yeah, no worries. Get some sleep. You take it easy. I would give more, but I don't have a lot of money right now because I was being an idiot. Don't worry about it. Save money for yourself. Make sure you spend it on yourself first. And make sure you're safe and comfortable. Maybe she should have some bubbles around her. Oops. Nope, I want another one. I just want to crowd this with a little bit more bubble effects. There we go. And Dead Signal, thank you for the resub. Happy 16 months, welcome back. Wonder what food the mermaid's getting. I don't know. It's up to the viewer. Don't remember who said it earlier, but I wanted to agree. Honey, you are my favorite streamer on the platform, and I'm pretty sure more would agree with me as well. Do you, Misty Cute? Thank you, Randomer. Thank you very much. Rowan, I've been playing some Subnautica lately, and it's been kind of terrifying. Not sure if it's supposed to be. I think it is supposed to be. I think that's the point of Subnautica, yeah. Definitely a terrifying game. But if you're not afraid of the ocean, maybe it's not so terrifying? Maybe not? Hi, Birthdays Donuts. How's it going? This piece is almost done. We're getting there. We're getting real close. Don't worry. Just gotta make sure the bubbles feel natural, you know? Maybe they should be lower. Probably have them overlap too. I think maybe if I make this a bit smaller. There we go. I don't think of anything else to add because I think I'm done adding the bubbles for now. Would she be into squidding spaghetti? Oh, I think so. Yeah. I think we were talking earlier, and I think Chat and I agreed that mermaids eating fish is the equivalent of people eating land animals. You know? Are your waggles stuck? Yes. Can't be waggling them around all the time. Let's see. Love the way you butt bubbles. Thank you. They're pretty cool. I like them. What I will do, though, is I will merge these layers. Copy and paste them, and then make them glow a little bit. A little Gaussian blur. Make them a little softer. Yeah, nice little soft bit of light. So they feel like they pop a little more. I'm not gonna make them that heavy, but or that opaque. Excuse me, opaque. But I think that looks pretty good. Missing a dot after the. Oh shoot, I am. You're right. You're right. Scooch this over slightly. There you go. What's the chicken of the sea? Clownfish? The mermaids raise sea cows. Maybe? Would they raise sea cows? The person who plays Subnautica isn't really afraid of the water that much. It's more of what the hell is that thing? I've never seen it. What does it do? Ah, gotcha. Tuna, really? That's the cows of the sea? Doesn't tuna have a lot of mercury in it? Or am I thinking something else? I remember someone was telling me tuna's bad to eat in large quantities. I remember why. What does it do and why is it bigger than my submarine? Subnautica, I guess, preys on what we don't know, you know? I think tuna does have a lot of mercury, unfortunately. I think it's farm-raised tuna? Is there such thing as farm-raised tuna? Tuna's a predatory fish, so it bioaccumulates mercury. Oh, gotcha. Sun could be coming in at an angle where it wouldn't hit the boat, and if it's setting or rising. True. The main problem I have currently is if I draw the boat, it will add an extra layer to the composition, and that will draw a little bit away from the focus. Because right now the focus is here, where the eyes are, as well as the scuba diver, because he and her hair are the only things that aren't like blue, so it sticks out. Pay too much of the diet of Freddie Mercury. Don't make that joke. Don't make that joke. Keeping it clean. And my sun is rising or setting cannon. Gotcha. Longest time I didn't realize that tuna was such a large. It's a huge fish. Dingus, don't bring it. Don't. Don't worry about it. It wasn't a dark joke. Dingus, don't worry about it. It wasn't a dark joke. Sometimes I have to stop myself and hold back and go, what am I really doing this for? Corruption. Corruption. It was a Jummy level joke. Yeah, it was it was a bit of a Jumpster level joke. Oh, my neck. Good stuff. I love a VTuber model. I hope someday I'll be able to get one of my fluffy kobold. Ooh, fidgety. I hope so too. There's a lot of really cool riggers out there who are very, very skilled when it comes to rigging muzzles, so I think you will be able to find one. Oh, Goblin! Thank you so much for the posture check. Let's go. Hi, Dream Demon. How's it going? But orcas, dolphins, sailfish, and other predatory fish all have mercury issue. If we ate eagles or big cats, they'd have that issue too. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Also, Randomer, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna eat drinks. I was about to say eat more of my Coke. Take another sip. Dream Demon's going okay? Good. I'm glad it's going okay. Sometimes it could be going better, but sometimes you gotta accept that okay is the best we can do. Depends on the mer people. I can keep sharks to protect the villages. Let's see, is there anything else? Alright, Chad, anything else I can add composition-wise, do you think, to improve it? So I think it's pretty good as it is. Maybe a full... what's it called? Focus. So sometimes what I do for my art is if I feel like the focus could be improved, I will literally just do this. And then overlay it until I get a sense that the colors and composition all work together to help focus. So I call it a focus layer. It helps it focus a little bit. What do you think? Not even pretend like I would know how to improve it. That's fair, Rowan. No worries. Good night, Zembran. I think this is pretty good in terms of focus. Become too saturated though? I think it's pretty good. The extra circle gradient, I use it backwards. Yeah, exactly. The extra circle gradient just kind of ties things together sometimes. Lost down for a bit, was on my end. Ah, good. I was worried it was on my end for a second. But yeah, I just made a circle gradient for focus. I call it a focus layer. Let's see. How do I make the water glow layers? What happens then? Ooh, that's pretty. Is it too... I think it's too bright, though. I will Gaussian blur it, though. At least the lower one. Not that one. Other one. Yeah, I think that looks good. Are you doing the water thing, just so you know? Oh, how'd it turn out? Are you getting the sick tracks? It's if you do exclamation point lo-fi, you will actually find it. It's League's copyright-free playlist. You definitely won't see that gradient in 90% of the VOD thumbnails. Yeah, definitely not. It's definitely not that good of a technique to be used constantly. Lapstorm, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Tiny scuba diving goblin taking photos of the spongers say. That'll be cute. Trying to think. So I added the connecting point of the... Yeah, okay, what? Wait a minute. Wait a second. I close this. Yep, thought so. I flipped it by accident. Whoops. Well, composition-wise, still good. Just means I have to flip the words. Or I could just flip it like this. Oh, actually, don't do that, honey. Don't do that. I think I'll scooch them. That's why. Yeah, that's why the text was backwards. I wasn't sure, but that explains it. Let me adjust this real quick, so I do see some things to adjust now that I am looking at it. I think I just need to move her over a little bit. Yeah, I want to make them both a bit more central. Okay, and then we're going to move the fish over as well. Nope, we're going to move these, all of them together. Let's see. It's better for the scuba diver and the mermaid for sure, but the lighting has to be adjusted now. Okay, I can do that. That's not too bad. Okay. Shoot. Not what I meant to do. Ooh, but that does give me an idea. Okay. Just gonna stretch this a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to adjust the fish a little bit. Nope, not the light. I want to do the fish. Oh, where'd it go? What is that one? What the heck? Okay. Over slightly. There you go. That looks a bit better. Let's see if I can keep it flipped. It's not bad. Let's see. Yeah, now something is off the other way. Scooch everything back. See if... Yeah, something about this looks better. Yeah, let's grab everything and flip it, actually. Ellen, I'm currently suffering from severe infection, so much allergic to... I hope you recover. I hope you're doing alright, because, oh, buddy, that sounds like it sucks. I hope you are taking it easy. There we go. Yeah, just flip it. Still, hey! I'm glad you like the art. I'm just adjusting it. There we go. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. I just realized I flipped it by accident, so we're flipping it back. Kind of got the axis between Mermaid and Scuba Dude at the 1/3 line, making it feel like it. Yeah, it's almost. It works. There just feels like there's a little negative space here, but that is also okay. So, it's got a yeah. This negative space is a bit strange, but if I flip it, it's actually okay. So maybe it's fine. Someone needs to redeem a lo-fi track we're using. I don't think I've sung lo-fi tracks. How do you sing to lo-fi? Is that even possible? Alright. I think this is pretty good. I think I can call this done. What do y'all think? Let's stretch it real quick. It could be worse, but it does suck? Okay. Yeah, it sucks, but I hope you're doing good. Dingus! Thank you! It's so cute. She's so cute. Ooh. I'm glad I got to draw this for Mermaid. And not just because it's underwater. Absolutely breathtaking, I agree. Love the shading of this piece. Thank you! Thank you very much! I'm glad you like it. Just gonna... There we go. Hide my arm. Look at it. Oh, so pretty. I'm so glad I got to draw this for Mermaid. Let's go. Let's go. It's just so cute. Woo, thank you. Looks great, the hair. Yeah, the hair is really cute. I'll sleep on it, just double check. I usually sleep on almost all my pieces because sometimes I wake up in the morning and go, oh, actually, this could be improved by doing so-and-so, you know? A wiggly jiggly boy appears. I like the wiggly jiggly. Lots of shine and texture on this one. Can't wait to see it bigger. Yeah! Me too, me too. I'm excited. I'm glad I got to tune back in to see the end. Yep! We finished a piece on stream. That rarely happens, actually. Sometimes my brain just completely just ignores it and goes, actually, you don't feel like it today. You don't feel like finishing this. However, this time, because it was a beautiful merlady, how could I not? How could I not finish this lovely piece?
A few moments later.
I know I spoke too soon. I know I spoke too soon. Sometimes. Thank you, Ron. Gotta give Honey a Coke to finish the piece. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need caffeine to finish it. I have an experiment because caffeine used to give me headaches. It used to give me real bad headaches, but I don't know, maybe now that I'm an adult, it doesn't do that. Let me take another sip, by the way. Oh. It's still abrasive. It's still good. A very slow intake of caffeine while your stomach is full. That might be it. I had 2 burgers before stream. So maybe it's just I have a lot of things to dilute the caffeine, if that makes sense. Not finish this piece would be a crime against use. Exactly. Exactly. Goblin Mermaid hybrid next? I am thinking about it, Mr. Trip and Grip. I'm thinking about it. I think it'd be pretty fun. Thank you, Zoram. Glad you like it. Jasper, thank you very much for the stream, honey. You boosted my mood incredibly as always. Let's go! I'm very glad, Jasper. I go sleep, meow. Have a wonderful rest of stream. I will. I'm probably gonna wrap up stream as well now that this is done. Woo! Ayaston, thank you for the breathe redeem. Thank you very, very much. Boy. Also, Ray, thank you for the headpads. You know what? Just for fun. Cosmo, you enjoyed your stay? Good! Good, I'm glad you did. But bam. I'm super excited. So, what kind of burgers? I just made them from scratch. It was just ground beef, onion powder, garlic powder, egg, panko, salt, pepper. Pretty basic. It was good though. Just put some cheese, lettuce, and all the dressings on it. All the fixins. Does make sense. Caffeine takes longer to be absorbed instead of instantly transferring through the stomach lining. Quick, distract her for another 16 minutes. But don't you want me to go to bed? Or don't you want to go to bed? You don't want to get some sleep? You want to stay up later, Bugbear? No garlic and onion powder? Yeah, garlic and onion powder. I put them in. They're delicious. You mix it in a lot of your burgers. I like them more simple. I like them nice and flavorful with a lot on them. No distraction. Tell you what, since my next stream won't be till Friday, instead of waiting the 16 minutes, why don't I just do a little song redeem before we go to bed? How's that sound? I'm gonna give you a little lullaby before you go to sleep. Because I know for some of y'all should be in bed. Y'all should be resting. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Aggression, more distraction. No! No more distractions. Just a chunk of a bit of dry mustard and Worcestershire. Ooh. I gotta go pick up some Worcestershire. Worcester. No idea what you're talking about. No idea, Crazy Turtle? Let her sing first, then distract her? Tell you what, yeah, let's do that. Let me go get the song out. Let me pull out the songs. Thank you, guy. Helping me focus. Oh, caffeine can't be. The abrasiveness of Coke might not be good for my throat, though. Ignore the hint. Ooh, I can do an arcane song. How's that? Coke real acidic. It's real acidic. I keep forgetting about that. Gotta pull out the lyrics real quick. Why is enemy the first one that comes up? Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Let's see, there's Playground. Goodbye is a pretty good one. I think I can do this one. Yeah. I can hear the sound of a heartbeat before it calls out. Won't ever leave my memory of bloodshed all around. I can see a tear on my father's face before it falls out. Oh, my enemy, how could I have ever let you down? Oh, all these trees saw us grow, cut our teeth and break our bones right here. We'd play with shields made of stone, share our dreams and sit at thrones. Be still, 'cause I see smoke up ahead, and I got steel in my hands. We will return like warriors, I swear that we'll find glory up ahead. Tell me, where is my home? I don't recognize the faces anymore. Oh, where is my friend? The one I've known since I was only just a kid. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, think it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh. Man, I'm so excited for Arcane's second season. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. The first season was so good. I loved it so much. Thank you, guy. Phew. Brain is able to focus weirdly enough. It's weird. Do we have any dates on it yet? No, I don't think we have any dates on Arcane Season 2 yet. Not yet. But that's okay. Thank you for the sweet song. Wah. You're welcome, Dingoos. Thank you for listening. Let me go back to basic. Let me go back to basics. There we go. Thank you, Jenna. I'm glad you liked it. I should go watch it. It is really good. It is very good. Glad I came back. Welcome in back here, Redacted Man. You made it just in time. Let's go. Oh, my brain. I'm so glad I finished a piece on stream. That rarely ever happens. Thank you, Blue Faith. Yeah, I mean, they say it's going to be the second season of 2024 after the confirmation of the interview. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay, we got some waiting to do, but that's all right. I can wait. I can wait for good things. I just gotta be patient. You know? Don't want to rush it. Were you in choir, honey? Or do you just sing by yourself? I sing by myself a lot. Like, when I'm rigging, because I'm alone, I have the wonderful ability to sing whenever I want. And be as loud as I want. It does wear out my throat before stream, though. So that's the downside. I was in choir when I was a kid, but not for much longer after that. Let's see. I just had to stretch my back real quick. Fenrir, thank you. Also redacted. I didn't see the finished product. How good was it? It was really good. I'm very glad. I can show it a little bit. One sec. Let me get out of the way. Let me get out of the way. There it is. There is the final product. Let's go. It's so good. Great scouted. Thank you very much, guy. I did indeed see. Thank you very much. Let's see. Maybe we should call this a Mermaid. I think that's a pretty good one. Also, Syriac, thank you so much for the resub. Happy 15 months before you go. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Did you sing in the shower? Absolutely. I sing in the shower. Not as much as I sing in my living room, though. I think the shower is pretty loud when I sing. Here's a fun fact. After season 1 was a success, they started to do season 2 because they didn't expect it to be a success, so they're working until they confirm it was a Nice. Nice. This is a love story. This would be a very adorable love story. I agree. I agree. Alright. Let's see. Mermaid. Ooh, Scuba Eats delivery here. That's a pretty cute one. I don't know if they would get Scuba Eats, though. I think... Let's see. I think Mermaid would probably be easier. Deliveries from the deep. Actually, one sec. Let me unpin that. No, don't unpin this message. This is better, guy. Absolutely. Caffeinated. I am caffeinated and it's late. I gotta get to sleep, but I cannot, so I might just sit and vibrate for a bit. It'll be good. It'll be good. But yes, we're going to visit someone who rated me a while back. I just want to say hi. They're playing... We're gonna raid Kraken. They're playing Desperate Housewives, the game. I have not checked out their content, but I figured I'd pay back a raid, you know? Just say hi, and thank you. I'm so glad y'all hang out today. Thank you so much for coming. I will put out my schedule tomorrow, but most likely we are probably going to be doing more chill mermaid art on Friday and Saturday. It's gonna be fun. At 6 p.m. PDT is usually the time on Fridays. And then 9 a.m. PDT on Saturdays. Try to keep it consistent. That way I have a nice, rigid schedule. Good night, Manny! hope you have a good sleep. But yeah, ooh, I'm so excited to look at this tomorrow and be happy that I got it finally finished. Let's go. I'm having a good one. I'm having a lovely one. I am caffeinated. My brain is going a mile a minute now. My brain said, okay, you gotta say goodnight to everyone and goodbye. And then it's like a 4-year-old. It's like, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. I don't want to say goodnight because then I gotta go to sleep. And then I gotta rest. Oh no. When's the next drawing of Abe with a mermaid tail? Mermaid is still young. Mermaid has only just begun. You never know what I'm gonna draw this month. But anyways, y'all get some sleep. Check out my socials if you'd like. All my VODs are on my VOD channel. You can see my old work. Until then, I will see you later. Good night. Get some sleep. Bye-bye.